At doing live events. Okay. First, I'm gonna check to see if I can actually hear you on the other line because I am using Google, and that's not the most professional thing ever. Wait, can you speak again? Because I am using audio line. That's not the most professional. Okay, apparently I am not all good with that. Hold on. Do I need to? Okay. You know what? Quick question for you guys because I clearly am sucking at this. I want to play a game from Steam. Do I use the new gaming YouTube gaming thing, and do I go live from there? Because if so, I can just yes, everything you know is a lie. Everything you know is wrong. Listen to Weird Al. I don't think they can hear you, Chris. Also, I'm in a call with someone, but I don't think you can hear him because I am not at all good with this. So, yes. Oops. Hold on. Do I go do I start another stream or like because if so, I'll do that. Uh, seriously, guys, I need to ask you a question. I want to start streaming a game, but how do I do that from how do I do that with YouTube? I want to do that, and I have absolutely no idea how to. No, and this chat is working, you guys. I'm trying to. Hold on a second. Wait. Can I? I'm hoping it doesn't take hours, Chris. I don't think anyone can hear you though. That's a current problem. I can watch this on stream, but no, you're not allowed to get a hair cross in black too. You're only allowed to get a hair cross in heart gold and soul silver. I don't fucking know. Is there a share screen? You know what? I'm gonna launch Cave Story because that's the game that won my poll. I apologize for any noise. I'm gonna turn down all the volume. How do I? Okay, music volume, sound volume. How do I? Okay, controls. I want to use freaking control. Is the control nine? How do I? controls. Keyboard. Do I need to? Guys, next time I ever do a stream, please tell me how to actually do it, because otherwise, good for you, Ryan. I'm sorry. Oh, I can't. You came bad. Okay, let's see here. Do I just screen share? Hold on. Can everyone see my game? Can everyone see my game? Do I also need to add people in order to have them here? Okay, in that case, hold on. I'm gonna send a link to the Hangout with how do I share this to other people? Do I send it like this? No, they can't. No, they can't, Ryan. Also, yes. Hi, Ryan is here. Kill him. Kill him, but kill him kindly. Can anyone hear anything at least? Can anyone hear anything? Hello? Wait, I need to check my Google thing. If that's the case, this is exactly why. Okay, so Ryan got in at least. Yes, Ryan is there.
Cake.
Stop king.
Oh, I'm here.
Yeah, okay. I think we can end the Skype call.
Okay. There's. All right.
Oh my God.
All right. Yay. We
All
figured
right,
it out.
all right.
You're right for us. Go, Scout.
All right.
For the record, I was saying cake, not K.
Oh my goodness.
Make
It's a
sure the
vortex of
controls.
never-ending whatevers.
Battery.
Oh.
Jump. Up. Left.
Oh my
Pause.
gosh, shut
Left.
up! It can be a stupid stream of a game and a Q&A at the same time, you dumb.
You frickin'
Cool.
frick.
Frickin' meta.
You frickin' frick frack.
I wonder if I can see this on my phone. Because at least it'll make it, I hope you guys are enjoying the music.
There's
I
music.
hope you guys are enjoying Cave Stories music. So how's the chat going on so far?
The chat is.
It's active, I'll give you that.
Okay. Now that we're finally working. Hi guys.
Video games!
Hi, I'm TP. Introduce yourselves because you need proper introductions.
My name is the Ryan of the Rhino of the Mills. I am better than not TP because he's got more subs than me. That frick.
And I am Chris Dude. You don't know me, and that's probably for the better.
All right. Now, the reason I'm playing Cave Story is because I set up a poll on Twitter where, well, on straw poll by sent the link on Twitter and to various Skype calls, Skype chats I was in, what game I should play. It was between Sonic Adventure, Portal, and Cave Story ultimately won. Anyways, the Q&A. Thing is, I wanted something to celebrate my 3-year anniversary, and when it occurred to me that I could not record anything until right now, I figured, fuck it, Q&A.
Live Q&A.
Anyways,
Whoop,
story
whoop.
mode.
Alright, so how will you be conquering this game, TP?
Original, because easy's for wimps, and hard mode is, well, I have not touched hard mode, and I don't want to touch hard mode for this stream. By the way, continue to ask questions, and continue to read questions that you get.
Alright.
Anyone who had questions from before, please start
Ask them
Please
again.
start asking them again. By all means, tell me the username when you're.
Somebody, the Ultimate 1-5 asked the obvious question: why are you Master TP?
Because I am the master.
The son of Sparta
TP.
asks.
Got it.
Son of Sparta asks, why not?
Okay. Gotta get
Gosh
help.
dang it! I don't want grape flavored lollipops. Those are the worst ever. Right next to coconut.
Okay.
Coconut's the worst, actually.
Ugh,
I got a
coconut
serious
nut.
question here. The question that everyone is wondering. Okay, not so serious. What does TP stand for?
It stands for literally everything that that T and P can mean. Any combination of the word, any combination of something that starts with a T and something that starts with a P.
Oh, here's a good question. What are your thoughts on the Dear Fat People controversy? This is from Jeff Emerson.
I think I got a question on this on Ask FM. I haven't gotten the chance to look at it though.
Yeah, me neither. All I remember was just like, I'm talking about fat people and something. That's it. Ryan, what do
I'm
you think of
surprised I did not
Approaching
get.
by Red
Okay, there we
Bezel?
go. There I got hit.
Approaching is the best ever. Ever. Raccoon Man asks TP, did you steal the cookie from the cookie jar? Why did you steal it?
Because Bush did 9/11. I don't know.
Okay.
Got it.
Randall-
Genesis.
Ra-
Genesis Sanctuary asked, why'd you get into commentaries? Wanted to get that one more.
Commentaries were basically the first thing not the very first thing I started watching on YouTube. No, the first thing I started watching on YouTube was fuck off door. The first thing I started watching was one of the first things I started watching was commentaries. I don't even know where I was going with before.
Oh, you poor soul.
But what I started with, one of the first things I saw was commentaries. The first commentators I remember watching were the co-op commentary between Raushutsu and Supersonic 407. That was way back in 2010. So if you want any idea of how long I've been watching commentaries, there you fucking go.
Oh, here's a good question. Meta5272, the second, I think, asks, I'm working on a countdown for my top 10 least favorite Kingdom Hearts bosses list. Do you think you could help me with the script?
The script I really can't help you with. Oh, I went to this house way before I needed to, but I don't think I can truly help you with the script as much as I can help you with getting your thoughts organized.
Oh, here's another one. Stocky Owl 150 asks, why do you have such a sexy lisp?
Because the commentating gods have bestowed onto me the most perfect lisp ever.
Oh yeah, from Stocky, he actually asked this earlier. What was the worst movie you've seen in recent memory?
Uh, now this is gonna sound really. I don't know. I need to think.
Also, have you started the game?
Yes.
Oh,
It hasn't it hadn't show it hasn't showed it.
yeah.
God damn it.
Oh, here's one.
Why?
TP,
Why
maybe
has
after.
it not started showing yet? I swear to God.
Alright. Here's one. TP, maybe after the stream, could you check my upcoming Pokemon rant commentary? From George Raccoon.
Um, maybe. Hold on, I'm just gonna window this for now.
Oh. Here's a question
Okay,
that's not
stop.
about that.
I'm gonna stop screen sharing for 1 second so I can try and start.
Alright.
Is it streaming on the actual video?
Mm,
Like in the actual YouTube link?
No.
no, it closed. You closed the thing, but it's back to,
How do you fucking do it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So, two more people want in.
Really?
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 Okay. I'm sending links to Caden and Realms because they asked.
Alrighty then. Alright, I'm just gonna keep asking questions, alright?
Alright. I don't fucking know how to do this.
Alright.
Fucking.
Adrimation Productions asks, what are your thoughts on the Saw franchise?
Have not watched a single Saw movie.
Okay, and then one from Deji Baun. What are your thoughts on Hoopa?
I find the idea interesting, but I'm not a big fan of the types. I'm not a big fan of the types. Like, Ghost and Psychic do not provide any good, no, let me take that back. Ghost does provide a useful immunities to normal and fighting, and it does cancel out the bug type weakness that Psychic has. But both Ghost and Dark are both times 4 effective.
Hmm. I thought I saw another one here. Alright. Someone asked. Okay. Illini Guy 34.
Illinois guy.
Huh?
Illinois guy 34.
Okay. He asks, thoughts on horror movie remakes in general?
Um, Clearly, I am a fountain of wisdom here. I don't have a.
They all suck a big old dick.
A lot of them are not good, but I'm not saying that it's impossible for them to be bad, and impossible for them to be good. Whatever, it's possible for them for remakes to be good,
I haven't
but
really seen any in the past few years.
I haven't really. Did someone else join? Oh no.
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 I swear to God, I do not know how to. I do not have a fucking clue as to how to stream.
Let's see. Least favorite Pokemon from the current game/generation.
Lots of
Okay.
Pokemon.
Um, of the newest generation. You said?
Yeah, like Gen 6, I suppose we'll go with.
All right. My least favorite Gen 6 Pokemon. Like, okay, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I don't have any real hatred towards any of the Gen 6 Pokemon. Like, apart from one I have in mind, the worst I have for any of the Pokemon are just apathy. I just don't care for them. But I'm sure if I
Excuse me, that's not how you say low, punny.
The fuck?
shut up, shut up, Ryan. Anyways,
Low punny is a procedural.
Alright.
anyways,
Okay, you go.
anyways,
By the way,
the actual.
Oh, sorry. Were you
No,
still answering?
you first. You first. I'll
Uh,
answer my question.
Amphi says sorry he could not join.
It's okay.
Okay.
My problem is I just don't know how to stream games. Can anyone tell me how to stream games on Google, on YouTube? That would be really helpful.
Yes. Alright. Least favorite Digimon
No, I
series.
was still gonna answer the question from
Oh,
before
I
with
thought.
like
I
Gen
didn't think you were.
6. Okay, my least
I thought you
favorite
were done.
Gen 6 Pokemon though, and even then, this is still probably more apathy than anything. But my least favorite Pokemon from Gen 6 would probably have to go to Noivern. And I'm not gonna lie, it's probably just because of that the commentary I did on the person who did the top 10 overrated Pokemon list that included all of the dragon flying types except for Altaria and Noivern. Altaria I assume because he forgot, but Noivern because he explicitly said it was fast and could land a powerful hit, even though Salamence is fast and has a Mega Evolution that makes it faster. Rayquaza is pretty fast, can learn Extreme Speed, which can bypass speed altogether and hit really, really hard. Also, he has an a Mega Evolution that is banned from Ubers. And then you have Dragonite,
Banned from
who
stream.
actually has multi-scale, which allows it to which can actually give it some decent bulk and enough time to set up. Yet Noivern was the one he set apart because, in spite of the fact that its special attack stat is not the greatest, its speed is good. I'm not saying it's bad, but its defenses are worse than it's worse than Rayquaza's, worse than Salamence's, worse than Dragonite. So if an ice type attack were to have hit that like any of those, Noivern is just as susceptible to ice type attacks as all the other ones. It's fast,
So what you're saying is
but it's not very
he'd be freaking
powerful.
dead.
A little bit. It's not
Yes.
terrible. It's not terrible. I'm not degrading anyone for not. I'm not degrading anyone for liking it. It's just one experience I had with a Gen 6 Pokemon. And I know it's incredibly petty, but whatever.
Even then, you
Okay.
right?
I was eyeballing this question here for a bit. It was at. I'm gonna get this. Give me a sec. Adramation Productions. Adramation. I'm gonna call you Kenny. There you go.
Oh my god, we killed Kenny.
Psycho B Sharp asked me to ask Ryan if he'll make any more countdowns since he really liked yours. I actually am working on one, but holy crap, I've been procrastinating on the script. Holy crap. It's Mortal Kombat related, because I love Mortal Kombat a lot. Fun fact. A fun fact. I had as a screenshot on my Twitter. Somebody went to my old hated characters list and asked me why I didn't put Su Hao from Mortal Kombat on there, and I'm like, because I like Su Hao, dick. It's like it's a disgrace to the series. Yeah, according to Ed, who thought Sujiko and Taven was a good idea.
Since I can actually read the questions myself, Jeff Emerson asked, "Can you pitch me a good 9/11 porno?" Okay,
Oh my
so
fuck.
two dicks are standing
Ah.
upright, and then someone just crashes into them. There you go. There's your porno.
you did it. You did it. Yep. Okay. That one's for the books, man. Let's see. I need. Oh, what do you think of Tamashi Hiroki's top 10 worst X and Y Pokemon? Oh.
Ryan.
I'm not saying anything.
It's time to die.
Yeah, it's.
Holy crap.
I can't say I've watched it, and I've certainly had my share of problems with it. Now, whether or not I'll be commenting on it, we'll only
We'll
time will
see.
tell. Only time will tell.
Yeah. Oh yeah, least favorite Digimon series. I saw from Illinois guy asked.
I don't remember
there's
a
one
lot.
question there.
I don't remember. I haven't watched all of them. I know I've seen bits of Frontier, and I wasn't entirely thrilled with that one. But I've not. Though I heard that one of the series is a guy literally punching Digimon.
That sounds
I
hilarious.
don't know. I don't know if I should. I feel like I don't know if I should like or dislike that from the concept, because I like the idea that humans can actually love. I'm mixed. I have mixed feelings on the idea of that. Like And next question.
I am a Digimon Justice Warrior, and I'm just kidding.
There is Digimon. There's one I want to get out of the way real quick. Somebody asked Ryan, "Can you sing us some Akon?"
No,
Maybe.
No. Okay.
not in this stream. Not in this stream. You can save it for your mixtape. Save it for your mixtape.
Got it. Maybe maybe for my next mixtape, man. Oh, let's see. Hold up. There was one that I saw a while back. See if I could. I know this question. I wanna see if I called it. Lance 1000, worst commentator in your opinion? And yes, we can include commentators that have left.
Okay.
Specifically, one that left recently. Specifically, one you have a massive hate boner for.
I'm sure there are a lot of bad commentators out there, like Leafy Green. I know this is bringing up old shit, but Joshua was a really bad one back in the day. But the only one I actively disliked was Gem.
Jim, got it. I called it.
Alright. Illinois Guy 43 asks, second favorite Disney villain?
Wait, hold on a second.
Oh, I'm sorry if I interrupted you again.
I will indeed fight you
sorry.
in Mortal Kombat North, nerd.
Okay.
Yo.
What was the question again? I'm sorry, I had to check on something.
Illinois Guy asks, second favorite Disney movie or villain?
Okay. I think we can all think of who my favorite is, but my second favorite would have to be Frollo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah, I like that one. Why is nobody used him as an avatar yet?
What? No one uses Disney characters as avatars. Like, I think it was me and David.
I haven't watched Tarzan in a long ass time. I gotta see it again.
Anyway,
wait, who said Illinois Guy 43? Did you say 43, Chris?
Oops.
Like I found Frollo like trying to describe the words because I'm not very great with how the script, but Frollo was a character with that's a lot formed by symbolism. I think a lot of symbolism of the Catholic Church, but like it wouldn't be surprising if that's like if that was because if that's why Disney chose the direction they chose with Frollo. I know that Frollo was based on like the entire Hunchback of Notre Dame was based off a novel. I know Frollo was slightly different, but maybe the direction they took was based off like the Catholic, like more other Catholic stuff, or I don't know. But I found him such a complex character. He's he is a religious. He is
He's a penis.
he's a dick. Yes, he's a religious judge, but he's using the Judge Claude Frollo. Yes, he's using God as an excuse to commit horrible atrocities, such as going after young women, killing a mother in front of the steps of a church, and nearly committing genocide.
Ew,
All in a
yeah.
Disney
Yep.
and
Disney,
Hellfire.
everyone. Da, 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 da.
Goddamn, Hellfire is probably my favorite villain song. Just
Okay, that song randomly showed up on my phone, and I do not remember adding it there.
well, be thankful that you got it on your phone.
Yeah. Favorite commentator, if you can think of one.
I'm just gonna say Rashutsu just because she's the commentator I first got into. Well, she's basically like
Okay.
the first. There you go. Next question.
Oh yeah, here was something from Son of Sparta. Where did "Know You" come from?
I don't remember. I remember using. I think the first time I remember using that was in the commentary on Cha. Like,
Mm.
I mean, say what you will about Eli, but I think that's the first time I remember. Like, she made a "know you" argument, and I just was just like, "Know you."
No, I know that. I know it started around that time. I know it started around that time. I remember something after that commentary came out. I always saw your like Skype status, and I thought it just the way it read out. I always thought it just said now.
No.
No.
Now.
Next question.
Alright. Okay. We've got a few here.
Why is Generation 2 your least favorite gen? Why is Generation 2 your least favorite generation?
Really?
Yes, Gen 2. Now, I'm not counting the remakes. Heart Gold and Soul Silver are not included. I'm counting the original games. Like, I would count Heart Gold and Soul Silver under Gen 4 because that's like the generation with which it came out with. But Gen 2, the reason why it's my least favorite, well, I do go into a little detail over in the Pokemon Crystal playthrough of Paradox Comms. I still love Generation 2. Do not get me wrong. Saying it's my least favorite is not the worst. Is not that bad of a thing, but it's just the least accessible. I feel it's the generation I feel like going back to the least. A lot of it can be attributed to Heart Gold and Soul Silver because they managed to perfectly combine everything that Gold and Silver had with Crystal. Of course, Crystal didn't add a lot to begin with. If anything, it took out the best feature, one of the best features of Gold and Silver, that being Mareep and the Ampharos line. But anyways, like Heart Gold and Soul Silver took everything that was good about Generation 2 and improved what sucked and what needed to be fixed. And just added a lot of stuff in general. And I really liked that. But I see no reason to go back to the original games now, on the outside nostalgia. Even Pokemon Yellow, I can at least say it's an experience that's different from Pokemon Red and Blue and Fire Red and Leaf Green, and like it's the only game where your starter Pokemon is not a Fire starter, a Water starter, or a Grass starter. I'm gonna try and play Cave Story, the Ultimate 1.5, but my problem is I have absolutely no idea how to play a game on a live stream. If someone could tell me, please tell me.
Did you take the game on a full screen?
Um, it's currently not. It's currently on window right now.
That would be the best way to do it. Well, share screen and then make it focus on the window.
Okay, you know what? I'll try that.
Yeah. What was it?
There's screen.
Let's see. Is Ryan still the god of the CC?
Okay,
Yes.
is it working?
Give me a sec. Let me check. I see black. Make it focus on the entire computer. Try that.
Like that? Oh wait, no. Hold on.
Oh, least favorite Disney villain.
Least favorite. I don't know.
This is Illinois guy, by the way. My least favorite would be.
I swear to God, if you see Maleficent, I'm gonna stab you and you'll leave.
I actually wasn't going to say that.
Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. Can you see it now?
Mhm.
You can?
Yes, I can't see it. It's a little bit laggy, but it'll do. No, we
Okay.
all know that one. Oh, it's actually it's running. It's running now. But we all know that one of the best Disney villains to ever grace Disney is Edgar.
You're only saying that because of that stupid commentary.
The stupid commentary you took part in.
Yeah, but it's still stupid
Yeah, it is. But freaking Edgar, holy crap! No, I mean, I do have to say, Edgar was always. I always had a place in my heart for the Aristocats in general.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're starting like 5 minutes into the game. Shut up. Not like you're missing
Let's
much.
see. What's your? I think what you need to do is go to your share screen and make sure you're presenting to everyone.
Oh, okay. Allow me to present to everyone.
All right, I'm back.
You already
Oh,
did it.
shit, you got the game working.
Yeah.
He is presenting to everyone.
Okay.
All right, I'll be back again.
Is it working now?
Let's see. What's your guys' opinion on the BS going? Yeah, we can see it. What was it?
Okay.
What's your guys' opinion over the BS going on over at Konami with Kojima and the cutting of MGS5 content? I've been on the side of if you've seen my Twitter, I have been against the anti Konami hashtag that they started because more often than not it's based off of speculation and idiocy or exaggeration. Again, that's most of the time. I haven't looked into this specific situation, so I'm not going to make a call on it. But like most situations, it seems more of a just an exaggeration of how Konami does things. I just took that question. I'm sorry. Holy crap! There are a lot of questions just piling in right now.
Welp.
Let's see. Who's gonna rock the place?
Place. The answer, my friend, is actually going to be Clay. Clay's going to rock the place.
Let's see.
Play
Thoughts
for
on
play.
competitive Smash Bros. Tubers like Alpha Rad and Ace Start the Third? Do you know any
Why
of them?
can't I shoot this stupid mushroom? Anyways, they're fine. As long as they're not being dicks, they're good.
That's one thing.
I mean,
Let's see. Are you?
you can learn from a lot of decent techniques from them, especially if you're trying to get into the Smash competitive scene yourself, like myself.
Yeah, I'm not into competitive because A, I suck at Smash, and B.
You suck at Smash.
Yeah, that's
Anyways,
it.
next question.
That's literally it.
No, I don't
Let's
want to get
see.
into it because I don't want to deal with all the little shits.
Are you getting Mario Maker, and if so, what kind of stages are you planning to make? This is from Meta. I would. I'm going for the obvious one.
The Q&A, Ryan.
Okay.
I am planning on getting it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get it immediately because
$60 is a bit too pricey.
for now,
Yeah, it is
yes.
something.
Now I'm going to stop for a second so I can read some messages on Skype.
Yeah. I'd make an entire stage that is just Twin Towers. That's it.
I'll make a Fez 2 stage, then cancel it.
Gosh dang it. Oh.
Okay, here's one for. I'm just gonna call you Admiration Productions. Is that okay, dude? Do that. All right.
Okay. Let's just try streaming the individual game, but to everyone.
Yeah. Okay. Thoughts on the fact that the Sonic Boom cartoon made an episode where they mock Justin Bieber?
I need to see it.
Yeah.
Is it still
They have a character called Justin Bieber. Literally, that's what it is.
I saw a few clips of that. I thought it was kind of funny. Let's see. If you could kill off one company, what would it be? This is Mega Mac.
I would kill off. I would kill off. I would make a company myself and then kill it off, just to say I could kill my own company.
All the money you'd literally be throwing into the fire.
It's just you make like one game, and then like you kill your own company, and just like after it's crashed, like a couple months later, your game becomes like a cult classic.
My game is gonna be called Flez, and then I'll be like, I'm gonna make Flez 2, but then I'm gonna be like, I'm canceling Flez 2.
Exactly. You got it.
I'm
Good job.
canceling the company.
I'm canceling the company. No, what if you called the company? What if you called the company Fez 2? And then you canceled it.
I'm canceling the company. You all are on fire. Don't you mean fired? No, on fire. Drops the match.
Let's see.
In reality, I don't really have a big company I wanted to have killed right now.
Not even EA?
Let's see.
Legaspe?
No, I do not want to get rid of Escositsapo. I cannot pronounce.
Exorcist approaching.
Yeah, I
Nobody
don't
would
want
want to get rid of them.
All right, next question.
Do you? Let's see. Oh, I've noticed you have Windows 10. How is it, Mega Mac?
Windows 10 is actually pretty fine so far. It plays a lot more games than Macs, that's for sure. Hashtag fuck Max.
Okay.
I remember I got Windows. I got Windows 10 for a bit.
Okay. Tails Kun Kujui Gokaka. Weeaboo ass name. Favorite RPG besides Pokemon?
Favorite RPGs, Fire Emblem Awakening. Or if you want entire franchises, Kingdom Hearts.
How could you not like the pinnacle that is Mario and Luigi?
Excuse me. Get away from those instant kills.
Hey, did you like? What was it? Did you like the Maleficent live-action movie, Steve EVN?
I didn't hate it, but I wasn't particularly. But especially looking back, I'm not particularly fond with it. I'm not particularly. I can't speak.
After you're finished, I do have one question I actually was curious of myself.
What?
Jonathan Johnson, why do you hate Dawn from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl?
Because Dawn is annoying as fuck. Also, she's uninteresting as fuck. Like, seriously. Why?
Okay then.
So many episodes are dedicated to her, but she's...
But did you care?
No, I didn't.
There you go. Alright. From Jonathan Johnson, Sailor Moon or Kill la Kill?
Well, I think Ryan would kill me if I said not Kill la Kill, so... Not Kill la Kill.
Let's see.
The true answer is One Piece. Yes, poor kids.
Yes, One
How many
Piece.
questions will pacifically? I can't read this word. I'm dumb. How many questions will be for Ryan? I haven't actually seen that in a while.
The answer is this is secretly a live stream for Ryan.
Sick. Yeah. Well, I mean, my 2-year anniversary is like quite literally 9 days. I might do a stream for that if I feel like it.
Rip off.
All right.
Yeah. This would be the second year in a row. The second year in a row that I would have ripped off your idea for a annual anniversary thing.
All right, here's one that I've had my eye on for a bit. DJ Brown asks, what are your thoughts on Pokken Tournament, and of the playable Pokemon that are introduced so far, who would you main?
On main Pikachu, because Pikachu is the ultimate fuck nigga. Am I allowed to say that on stream?
I don't know.
Sure.
I mean, I've done it on. I might have said it on one of my commentary groups' streams.
But are you black?
Heal, 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 heal. Oh, this is just a save room. Whatever.
Okay. King of Cheapness asks, what do you think of Sonic Dreams Collection?
It looks hilarious as fuck. But it starts to like where it's welcome after you've seen it for the upteenth time. I didn't watch Game Grumps.
No.
But I'm sure theirs was hilarious on account of the fact that it is Sonic Dreams Collection.
Yeah.
I've seen this question asked a few times. Is DDD your favorite avatar?
I think I've actually answered this on Ask.fm before, but my favorite avatar is Maleficent because a lot of it is just she's like my original, and The one I'd
The
associate
OG
with,
name.
like.
Oh, Ryan.
But DDD is definitely within my top 3.
I wanted to get this question out of the way. I was gonna scroll back up and read some of the older ones. Who are some people you've commented on before that you think have highly improved?
Um,
Oh, this repeat's not so bad.
I don't know.
Technically, Mike Johnson won't count as technically Mike Johnson can't count as an answer anymore.
Oh, shit! I ran out.
Because
Um,
Mike,
Ryan,
because
you
Mike
I
have
do think Illinois guy overall improved. So
is that.
there's, I guess that.
What do you
I
think
do.
of the Sonic Dreams collection?
Didn't we
already.
Oh wait,
answer
no wait,
that?
you finish your answer. Finish your answer
But I
first.
think Illinois guys improved definitely. I think I'm trying to think. Well, yeah, the only one that comes to mind is Illinois guy because I don't know why he's the only one that comes to mind. Like of all the
Okay, yeah. So
like, I guess
what?
I don't care. I don't think as bad. I don't think as negatively as much of MDXLR if that counts. I don't think as negatively of Gamertron actually, but that's more just because we talked after the commentary. Um, Wave actually, I guess counts.
Oh wait, Wave definitely counts, honestly.
Like I wouldn't consider him great, but I definitely would say he's a good commentator.
I haven't. Me and him haven't had any issues lately. That's Uh. So what do you think of the Sonic Dream collection?
I already answered that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Okay.
Let's see. What have I missed? Have you managed to get the true ending on Cave Story, TP?
I have
Ultimate
once
1
before.
5 says. Ooh. Let's
I
see.
don't think. Good thing I saved. But yeah, I've gotten it once before. The level that you need to go through is absolutely insane with its difficulty, though. Like almost unfair with it.
Opinion on Steven Universe. Have you seen
I
that?
don't watch it.
I'm
I
tired
don't
of
really.
seeing it on Tumblr. There.
What's your opinion on the Pokemon XY anime? Jonathan
I
Johnson
need
asks.
to really want. I need to actually watch it. That's my opinion on
Okay.
it. That being said,
Let's see what else.
I do like the female protagonist design. Serena. Serena's her name.
Yeah.
The girl from the anime. From the anime. Or no, the games.
I will say though, from the very little I've seen, I like her more than Dawn.
Chris, I'm gonna post this in the chat real quick. Is that a Pokemon? Because I
Whoa.
don't know anything about Pokemon.
What about
It's like a
Pokemon?
Sandile.
Yeah, Sandile's a Pokemon.
Okay, thoughts on Sandile?
Sandile's he's I like it.
Thoughts?
Anything else?
Have you seen Breaking Bad, TP?
No,
Tails,
I have
Kuna.
not.
Okay. The ultimate one.
But if it makes you feel any better, I want to watch that over Steven Universe.
Oh.
Alright,
Okay, you want to diss me?
Yes, and Ryan, you suck. Um, the only reason that any of your commentaries were good is because I graced your commentaries with my presence.
All right, here's a question. The Ultimate 1-5 asks, SGB likes to play or brain scratch?
I watch more SGB likes to play, but
Of course, the
you know
master.
it doesn't matter to me a lot because as long as we get some call me Johnny goodness, I think we're fine.
Oh yeah.
DJ Bound. It's nice seeing Serena crushing all the Dawn shippers' dreams. Yes.
Okay.
I
Steve Evian asks, why do you hate Steven?
I don't hate Steven. I just don't want to watch Steven. Ironically, probably the one thing I do want to watch is the crossover that Steven Universe had with Uncle Grandpa. You know, just because I hear that one is actually funny, unlike a lot of the other Uncle Grandpa shit.
That was
Eh.
such a crossover. Alright. Stocky Owl 150 asks, favorite non-child unit in Fire Emblem Awakening?
I usually don't think about that actually. I usually just think about. I probably should have marked the attack button to something else because I constantly confused it with something else. But whatever. Um. I'll get back to you on that one.
John Cena. Yay. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
John Cena is my favorite adult unit.
George Raccoon. Thoughts on X and Shadow?
Uh, he's the member of Brain Scratch I like the least. Just because some of the shit he says on Twitter is shit.
Oh yeah, that guy. I know who you're talking about.
Watch out, he might block you. Ooh.
Did he block you?
He blocks Clay. I know that.
Hey, remember the other day, Ryan? Let's forget it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I just realized what you were referencing. Let's see. Favorite galaxy in Super Mario Galaxy meta?
Um, yes.
Acceptable.
I like the initial Galaxy just because of how I feel how well it sets up the rest of the game.
Hmm?
I think it's Egg Galaxy.
Good egg.
Good egg.
It's just that's let's see. Favorite anime.
Um,
If it's not One Piece, he's doing something wrong, honestly.
no, excuse me. You're doing something wrong. The answer is Infernal Cop, but after Infernal Cop is Full Metal Alchemist.
I called it.
What, no Killer Kill?
Thought,
No Kill a Kill.
no. I don't even think TP's seen Kill a Kill.
Oh.
Thoughts on that one hated Pokemon top 10 by Silok Hawk?
Who?
There you go.
Silok Hawk. Exactly, there you go.
There you go. Okay. King of Cheapness asks, do you like having Duck Hunt Dog in Smash?
Yes, I do. I do like having Duck Hunt in Smash because Duck Hunt is fun. I'm gonna rest. Hopefully nothing
Let's see.
bad happens. Okay, good.
Thoughts on Ash's Squirtle?
Who gives a fuck?
I give a fuck, but
I don't.
you know what? Spoilers.
Take my headphones off.
I'll talk about it next part.
Ooh.
Okay.
Next part.
I'll let my audience figure out what that means.
Oh!
Oh. Oh.
I just realized. Do you think too many people use Captain Falcon in Smash?
Yeah. It's always the human characters the human anime characters that they use.
I've honestly never seen one person online. Well, that's because I never go on for glory or for fun or online in general.
It's
That's
The only time I've
because,
ever
Ryan,
gone
you
online
are
is to
pleb.
play with people.
it's
Well,
always
yeah.
it's always your Fire Emblem character, Ness. Trying to think who else. Captain Falcon.
Oh yeah, there was. I skipped a question like way back in the stream, and I meant to bring it up, and I can't remember. I'm gonna figure out who. I think it was the Ultimate 15 asking, "Do you have a question for us?" It was either the Ultimate 15 or
The only
Jeff
question I
Emerson.
have for you guys is how the fuck do I properly stream gaming without having to share my entire fucking screen?
Well, I
Mm.
wait.
Maybe you need to get good.
Good script.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to actually talk about the fireplace before I do anything.
Let's see. Not sure. Worst animated film you've seen? From Addie McAddison. That's it.
Well, we probably just had sex with that thing.
What was
You.
it? But no, what's the worst animated film you've seen, TP?
Is it what I think it is?
What do you think it is? Because I can't think of it right now.
Is it Romeo and Juliet, A Tale of Two Seals?
Oh, I remember that. Oh,
That was
Yep.
that was
I
shit.
I was trying to find a way to start that tangent, and I'm so glad you got it.
I completely forgot about that. It's just how remarkably shitty of a movie that is.
I will never forget the
Oh.
paper cutout characters the Flash animated at certain points that was so disjointed, and I will never forget the amount of Cheeto dust that I saw on screen.
No, the part that sticks in my mind is when they're like about to have like the wedding scene thing in the cave,
Uh-huh.
and like Romeo has those kawaii eyes. He's just like, marry me. I'm like, holy crap! I will file this movie a restraining order if it does not
By
stop.
the way, to whoever asked earlier about the worst movie I've seen in recent memory, there you go.
Yeah, holy crap!
Okay,
I hate that
remember
movie.
at the end of the movie when there was a female version of the antagonist who had rather big titties?
Why do you hate me so?
Because.
Let's
Speaking of hate,
favorite Pokemon film.
Genesect and the Legend Awakened.
that I thought that was your least favorite.
Genesect and the Legend Awakened is, by and large, my least favorite because it is the least interesting of any of the movies. Say what you will about Destiny Deoxys, say what you will about Pokemon Forever, say what you will about Pokemon the first movie, say whatever you will about any of the movies, but there is not a movie that I've cared about as little as that one. Like, I understand that people got their panties in a twist over Mewtwo having a different voice. Honestly, I don't mind that one
I
because
don't know. It just kind of feels like the movie was made to tease at Mega Evolutions, and then they were just like, "Oh, we need an antagonist. What's a legendary Pokemon we haven't used yet? Genesect, that one event Pokemon. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah."
Yeah. Thoughts on Ryan and Lewis from Brain Scratch Comms.
They're fine.
Yeah,
I mostly care for Johnny,
they're not Johnny. That's all you need to know.
but they're not bad either.
Ryan used to annoy
Oh
the
wait. Johnny, are you talking about
some
Some
call
call
Is
me
he in
Johnny.
He's
Yeah,
in Brain Scratch Comms?
Yeah.
yeah.
You you have to understand I've never watched Brain Scratch, which is a bad thing on my part.
Well, do you want to sit through X and Shadow?
It's a good point.
All right. Next question.
Okay, there's a
Do you
lot.
think too many Do you think too many people want Crom and Smash?
The dream is
Maybe a
dead,
little.
guys. It's been dead.
Honestly, I feel as though I even having played it, I think Robin's easily the better inclusion. Yeah, he's arguably the more important overall character. Well, he's actually got something that isn't just a sword. I mean, I may main Lucina more than Robin, but if I'm going to say which character has more of a reason to exist within not Fire Emblem Awakening, within Super Smash Bros. 4, it's definitely Robin. And I think Robin is ultimately the better choice over Chrom.
Oh yeah, what are your thoughts on the Pikmin 4 thing?
I
Pikmin
need to
4
play
being
more
made.
of the Pikmin games, but it sounds interesting to say the least.
It happened so suddenly. Like I just woke
Yes.
up one morning, just saw Pikmin 4, and I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Ben Drowned?
Ben, why did you drown again?
Oops.
The thing with Ben Drowned is like it was interesting back then, but like in retrospect, it's just kind of a thing.
It's just aged. Okay.
I honestly think Ben Drowned was soured by like all the creepypastas that came after it, trying to recreate it, and they just didn't do it right. So it just made the original just kind of seem in comparison.
But guys, didn't you hear? Ben drowned. We better tell the Trees Apprentice that he drowned.
Okay, who is a YouTuber that you like their content, but you do not like them as much as a person? From the Ultimate 1-5. I think that's how I interpret that, because it says YouTuber you dislike but still subscribe to.
Um, if I don't like a YouTuber's content, that just means I don't like the YouTuber's
Yeah, that's why I said it's probably like a YouTuber you like. You
as
don't like as much as a person, but they still make good content somehow.
uh,
Hmm.
I don't like this one guy. His name is Ryan Mills as a person, but he makes okay commentaries.
It's just like I don't like him as a person. I don't like his commentaries. I just subscribe to him out of pity. There you go.
But
Yeah.
generally speaking, if I don't like a commentator, or if I don't like a person, I'm probably just gonna keep away from them.
Yeah,
Speaking
I
of
think yeah. What?
speaking of YouTubers, here's another question. Thoughts on Clement?
Clement is Clement is Clement's fine. I mean,
Least. Hmm.
I find him a peg under Johnny, but not like I think I also like him better than the other than Ryan Lewis or especially Ted.
To be honest, all the brain scratch guests are better than the main commentators that are not Johnny.
Yeah. Well, I
Hmm.
find that I feel that way about Clement at least.
Least favorite gym leader in Unova.
I do not like Skyla.
I fucking hate that ground guy.
Clay?
Was it Clay?
Why do you hate Super Epic Clay?
Because he's a booty. No, I'm just kidding. But I
He
don't
made a
know.
commentary on Bop and it sucked. Favorite band from
I don't say this as a religious fan, but I do like listening a lot to Bon Jovi.
We gotta hold on to
Do
what
what we
we got.
got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. Sing with me.
Got each other, and that's
That's a
enough.
lot for love. I can't sing.
Freaking. Let's see.
Excellent.
Least favorite Smash 4 character.
I'm gonna go with newcomer for this for the sake of everything. Wii Fit Trainer, not because she's a dumb idea, but because I feel she was not. She just isn't a good fighter.
Now that's where we disagree.
You
I
just
love Wii Fit Trainer. No, I just want to let you know. It's probably because like when I saw when I heard Wii Fit Trainer's gonna be in Smash. My first reaction was like, what? And then like I watched the trailer and I'm like, I'm hyped for this game. No, is it sad that Wii Fit Trainer's like the only character next to the Mii Fighters that actually got me? That when I actually saw that they were announced, I was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. All the other ones from games I weren't the biggest fan of or didn't play a lot of.
I wasn't
Like
excited for I understand where you're coming from, but I
like
don't agree with you. Like I wasn't entirely invested in Wii Fit Trainer, but I was like, okay, I'm on board because you know what? Smash has always brought in characters who sort of kind of represent small Nintendo properties or properties that you wouldn't expect, and I'm okay with like. I thought I was okay with it. Like I saw Duck Hunt, and I wasn't particularly. Oh god damn it! I was talking too much, and I completely ignored the game,
Oops.
and I got hit.
yeah, just like
Thoughts on Charizard? Why?
with Mega Man, like what was it with Mega Man? When Mega Man was announced, it's like I'm not the biggest Mega Man fan
Yeah,
because I never.
I'm gonna agree with Ryan there. I didn't give a shit about Mega Man, and
Yeah,
I
because
gave
well,
I gave like all the shits about Mega Man.
like
I've
even
never played a lot of Mega Man except for like X maybe.
and even
I gave a really big shit about Mega. And funny enough, though I say Fire Emblem Awakening is like my second favorite game of all time now, it is. When I did not play the game when I first saw that trailer, so the character I was hyped for with that trailer was Captain Falcon.
yeah.
Bam. Let's see. Who else was announced? Like Pac-Man. I was just kind of nodded a bit at that. I was like, that's fine.
Pac-Man's announcement
Duck
was
Hunt Dog.
just poorly done, and Duck Hunt was one of those characters that I think was leaked, and that kind of hurt my initial opinion on it.
Honestly,
Duck Hunt Dog. I remember when Duck Hunt was announced. I kind of like Duck Hunt Dog is like that character. I feel like I should play more, but I don't.
even if it weren't for the leaks, you still would have probably unlocked him before his trailer showed up after the 3DS launch.
Yeah.
And then there was, of course, all the Japanese players streaming the hell out of the game.
Yeah.
My least favorite Smash character.
But then I got into but then I actually started playing Duck Hunt because I wanted to actually get get an opinion on fighters that I didn't have have a high opinion on because I wanted to do eventually I'll list all of my favorite Smash 4 characters. And when I started playing Duck Hunt again, I was loving it.
Yeah, Duck Hunt Dog has it's got a lot of I don't know how to explain it. You know who's my favorite newcomer though? Shulk.
Yeah, and yeah, the character from one of those games you haven't played yet.
Well, you know what? Okay, I know I have not
You know,
played.
you know what? It's fine. It's
Xenoblade.
fine. It's fine. I hadn't
I
played.
know. I know.
I still haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles.
It's like I want to, but I just like have never. Well, I mean, I'm poor, but
Ryan, how
like
could
the only
you?
money I,
I
the
thought
only
we were
money I get,
friends.
the
I thought
only
we were
money I get
friends,
is from
goddammit.
Patreon. The only money I get is from Patreon.
Okay,
If my patrons found out that I spent that money on Xenoblade Chronicles, I think I'd be in big trouble legally. um,
Let me see. Okay, here's the question. Thoughts on Charizard Y?
I like both Charizards. Charizard Y is I don't like the design as much. I don't like but I do like how it can function kind of like its own little
Thing.
sun for like
It,
sun supporter.
that's the black and blue one, right?
No,
no,
the one that's black and blue is the dragon one.
is X.
That's X.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
X.
Yeah. Okay. I haven't played X and Y in like over a year at this point.
Mhm.
What was it? Oh yeah, thoughts on Super Mario Bros. Z being rebooted?
Oh,
Um,
all our dicks
Good.
just collectively exploded.
good for Alvin Earthworm.
I don't know anything about that at all.
It's a Flash series from like 2006 or something. Basically, it's a Mario and Sonic thing, inspired by DBZ fight scenes, and it was pretty chill. And then the guy just kind of got tired of doing it, canceled it, and well, in 2009, and
Apparently
then years later, he's back.
Favorite Kingdom Hearts game? George
Bir-
wants to know.
Birth by Sleep.
Never played that one.
Well, you should.
Jeff Emerson asks, "Why are white people so annoying?"
I don't know. Why are white people annoying, Ryan?
I am a Jew.
A
Okay.
white Jew.
Just, I, again, clarification. I'm not actually a Jew.
Clarification: he is a Jew.
Gosh dang it.
Why
Thoughts
are
on the There's a there's a Castlevania anime coming up?
Yeah, there's this Castlevania anime coming out, and it's supposed to be really fucking violent. Like, we're
Oh.
going hardcore gory, and we're about to go even more Mortal Kombat up in this shit. Only more so.
I already don't want to watch it.
Me neither.
I've always found that concept really annoying. It's just like, let's make an anime with just tons of blood. I'm like, holy crap, I don't care.
The gore's just
Here's the one. Here.
it's
What?
make up for the lack of goodness in the anime.
That is a lot of animes. Like, what was it? It was one that Amphi and them brought up the other day. It involved like, from what I remember, there's just like tons of gore, and the main character, or one of the main characters, or the antagonist, I don't remember, was like this naked lady who could like, I think use telekinesis and crap,
Fuck.
and she just ripped everybody apart.
The fuck?
I can't remember the anime.
I don't
I don't
wanna-
know. It
Elfen
was an
Lied?
anime everybody was. What?
Ugh,
Telekinesis lady.
apparently.
Yeah,
Was
I
it
think
Elfen
that's what it
Lied?
was. That's what it was.
Alright.
Let's see. Any
Ember-
guilty pleasure movies / games?
Okay.
Ember
Um,
Sparkfell. I got to that one before you.
I would say Big Rigs, but Big Rigs, I will say I unironically enjoy it because it is so bad. Would that be? I don't know. Would that be ironically enjoying it
That'd
or
be
I'll
yeah,
fucking.
that'd be ironic.
I've forgotten the definition of irony.
Favorite gym leader in
My
In what?
every region.
Didn't I already do a list of that?
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
What
It's
the
like
hell,
my
Jonathan Johnson? JK, we're still in deep.
it's like my
My
most
my
popular solo list.
eh.
Okay.
What was it? What was it? My guilty pleasure movie slash game was the Mortal Kombat movie and the Mortal Kombat PS2 games. My guilty pleasures mostly center around Mortal Kombat.
My guilty pleasure. I have a lot of those actually, but I'm just gonna do it. So I'm just gonna go with something familiar. Sonic and the Secret Rings.
Ryan's gonna love you for
Oh
that.
yeah! Who's gonna rock the place?
Place.
Yeah, I remember when that showed up on Josh Scorcher's list, and I was like, "Thank you. You understand my sentiments, man." I mean, I still need to actually go play it again. I still need to play it. I actually saw it at the store.
Make believe reborn.
Mhm.
It's a,
Let's see. What are your thoughts on Star Fox Zero from what we've seen of it so far?
as someone who did not grow up a Star Fox fan, who still hasn't played a lot of Star Fox and blah blah blah, it looks like it's something I might like.
Now, me on the other hand I'm freaking hype as a Star Fox fan since I was like maybe like 6 or 7. Holy crap!
It is awesome.
I'm so glad they finally made another freaking. They're making another freaking Star Fox game. When I saw that, I was just like, yes, yes, all the yes, please, Shigeru, please. Oh gosh.
Oh my god, that's right. Tomorrow Shigeru is supposed to reveal the identity of Bowser Jr.'s mom.
Plot twist, it
And
actually is
now
Pete. Pete?
Plot twist. Plot twist. It's Daisy.
Okay, so now that I've fanboyed over Star Fox, I'm gonna clean up real quick.
All right.
Ryan, what did I say about during this live stream? God damn it!
Only if we're doing it in a church.
Oh. Anywho, Jonathan Johnson asks, what do you think of Greninja in X and Y in Smash? Basically, what do you think of Greninja?
Yeah, freaking best water starter ever.
I can agree with that.
Yeah. Jeff Emerson
Do you
asks,
like Green Day?
thank you, Ryan.
Green Day is okay. Probably should like it more than I do, but more than I probably should like it more than I cannot speak.
You don't like it as much as you feel like you should.
Yeah, but I don't find them bad. I still like them, like a little bit of them, just not a
I
whole
liked
lot.
their American Idiot album. I like their American Idiot album, and I have not listened to anything else.
Okay. Next question. You said that you didn't like Wallace from Pokemon when he became champion. So,
Fuck no!
did you have the same problem with Lance when he became the champion for Gold and
No,
Silver?
no. Excuse me. Did they say wait? Did they say I liked Wallace or disliked?
Disliked.
Okay, I had a problem with Wallace because there's no time skip. He's a generally bad champion. He's ugh. Now, I do not have the same feeling for Lance because I don't think he's ugh. Because I think his ascension to champion was done right. I mean, in Red and Blue, your champion fight was against your rival, and I think how they dealt with rivals and I think I like the direction they took for your rival in Pokemon
Yes.
Gold and Silver. I think I would not have liked it as much if your rival was just champion.
Sup, dick face, I'm the champion.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Wallace, Trees Apprentice is in the chat. He says, "Why are you a big loser?"
Because you touch it yourself at night.
Oh.
Oh, listen. You have to understand, TP. Ben's here to start drama in the chat and throw
Throw
us
us
all
under
under
the
the bus for
bus!
views.
Us under the bus, damn you.
Ben, can you confirm this
Was
for
it?
us? Can you confirm that you're here to throw us under the bus?
Mm-hmm.
If he wants in, just send him a link.
Truth's Apprentice, more like,
Gay.
yeah.
Ow! Got him!
The Ultimate 1-5 asks, thoughts on the Sonic the Hedgehog Twitter account?
It is better than sex with Ryan.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh.
How would you know, Ryan?
That's how I know it's because of stories I've heard.
Yeah, stories he's heard. I have banged multiple chickens.
Right.
I remember the specific. One of them was actually quoted saying, when asked about the chicken sex I give, they were quoted saying, "Bakak, bakak, bakak, bakak," and then he died because I killed him. The end. He was
Wait, you
never
said
seen again.
he?
Yes, it was a male chicken.
I
No,
didn't
it was a rooster.
I didn't realize you were into. I didn't realize you were.
I didn't
bi.
realize you liked cock.
Oh gosh. Jeez.
Okay.
Who should the conqueror? Who should the conqueror of the next Fire Emblem be? Scorch Fleece.
The next conqueror should be
Henry.
No, but next conqueror should be
Wallace.
The next conqueror should be Ben because he is throwing us all under the bus for views.
Of course.
The rebellion shall rise.
The Kubrick shall rise.
The Kubrick shall rise to the occasion.
Okay, for anyone who doesn't
Okay.
know, the Kubrick is the chat that we usually call each other in. This includes Ben, this includes Chris, this includes Ryan, this includes me.
Yeah,
And
that's
this includes other people.
It's the one reason I'm actually connected to DP.
Yeah, I think you were connected before because
Jeff.
ParadoxCom, like you were associated with some people at ParadoxComs,
I was
and
associated with Jeff. I have KM on the Skypes, but I've never talked to him.
well,
We should change that sometime.
maybe, but in the meantime,
I was asked if I had a guilty pleasure that wasn't Mortal Kombat. I have a question. Does what was it? Does
No.
Twilight Princess count?
Sure.
Twilight Princess, you can say it's a guilty pleasure or whatever, but it's generally considered a good game.
It's just not
Okay.
It's not as good as Ocarina of Time.
I don't find it to be as good as Ocarina
Well,
of Time. But
I just like
but that's a lot.
what
But you think that I don't like, but I do still like it a lot.
What about the fact that my favorite Pokemon game, even including the RPGs, is Pokemon Stadium 2?
Okay.
Does that count?
Sure, I guess.
Well,
Mm.
better
So I'm
Stadium
gonna
2 than.
I'll just go back to Secret Rings maybe.
Who's gonna rock the place? Place.
Please.
Can I rock the place?
We'll forever
Yes.
rock the Kubrick. Okay. TP, thoughts on Kalos starters and which one is your favorite out of the three, DJ Ban?
I think I've already kind of answered with Greninja best water starter. I like
Yeah.
I like Fennekin. I like Delphox.
Alright.
I'm indifferent to Chestnut. He's probably not my least favorite grass starter, but he's not really a favorite.
Alright.
I'm trying to remember which one's my favorite grass one. It's like the I can't remember. It's like the little green one with the little like tiny plant coming out of its head.
Twig?
Chikorita, I think.
Oh.
Chikorita. Is that it?
or Chikorita?
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, I just vaguely. What's your favorite Digimon? Asks Jonathan Johnson.
John John.
I know the Digimon movie was but I really liked seeing Omnimon.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what's his name.
Okay. King of Cheapness asks, do you use Smogon tier list?
Yes, I do smoke on tier list.
Hmm.
The Ultimate 1-5 asks, worst overrated list you have seen, one you have commentated on and one you haven't.
Worst one I've commentated on.
And which one you haven't commented on?
Worst one I've commentated on was easily the Entree Force. I mean, yeah, say what you will about the one made by. I think Tamachi's was the best of all three of them, but I hesitate to.
It still sucks.
Yeah, it still sucked. But
And
and
yeah,
the other one was just more like a lot of things I can try and forgive because it was like a lot of things that I'm willing to say that are bad, but not as bad as it could be because it was the person's first video. DeAndre
for,
flat out was like ripping points from leading and trying to apply them to other Pokemon.
oh yeah.
Ooh.
At least what was it? At least it wasn't Crazy T's Q&A.
At least it wasn't Chris's Q&A.
What? I think it looks cool. I'm a dick.
I commentate on 30 seconds of a video.
Yes, exactly. George Raccoon, do you think you and I could co-op on a Pokemon video at some point?
I don't know. I don't know. But I do know
That
that I
freaking
am.
TP is the biggest Pokemon nerd ever.
Yes.
Jonathan
Let's
Johnson,
see.
what do you think
Oh,
of Oh, sorry. Did I interrupt?
yeah.
You know, every time
No.
Jonathan Johnson,
Yeah,
I immediately think of Jonathan Joestar.
No. You asked the question because I am going to check something real quick.
Okay. What do you think of Cynthia in Diamond and Pearl as champion?
I actually really like Cynthia as a champion. I find her to be really, actually kind of interesting. And I see Ian is playing a game. Shout out to Ian, Ratchet Bomber 89. I think he helped get my freaking online like Steam library started. Anyways, I really like her. I found her a little like I didn't. There was a lot of mystery behind her, and I was kind of interested in that. Also, I also like how that kind of mystery bleeds into her team. Like, there's Lucario who can sense aura. There's Spiritomb, who's this Pokemon that's made up of 108 evil spirits. There's Milotic, who, to be fair, is this really rare Pokemon. Then you have Gastrodon for some reason, and it's a mystery why it's there.
I guess that counts.
That counts. Then you have
Garchomp.
Garchomp, and goddamn Garchomp just kills everything.
Oh.
Straight out of Compton. Straight bad mofo named Garchomp.
Okay. Alright, from Randezel27. TP, have you played either of the investigation games?
No, I really want to though.
Okay, Paper Mario or the Mario and Luigi series? King of Cheapness asks.
Paper Mario.
Yeah.
The Ultimate 1-5 asks, why isn't your Twitter avatar Maleficent?
Because you know what? I don't want my Twitter avatar to be Maleficent. Maybe I just want to be whatever I freaking want it to be.
My Twitter avatar is porn.
My Twitter avatar is Bean the Dynamite.
Yes.
My Twitter
Let's see.
avatar is my Twitter avatar
Right now it's
is
Gardevoir,
Gardevoir.
isn't it?
Oh
Yeah.
shit! I
Okay.
accidentally
Oh,
got
the
the
ultimate.
machine gun. Whatever. I'm not. I'm not.
The
I don't need to
the
go for the.
oh, the ultimate 1-5 asks a lot of questions, by the way. Any unpopular opinions?
Yes. For instance, one of my favorite boss fights in Shadow of the Colossus is is freaking Bassaran, like who's like considered the popular opinion for like one of the least favorite boss fights in the game. I like I like the Dragon Maleficent fight from Kingdom Hearts. I do not like the Dragon Maleficent fight from Birth by Sleep. I I reset because I didn't want the machine gun. I was pressing A too fast. That's why I'm repeating this part. If anyone cares.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um,
Is that it
I
for
also did really crap job on that boss fight, so kind of works out a little.
Alright, is that all
Yeah.
for unpopular opinions?
Um,
The only
there's a lot more that if I think about, I can really say. But
the only one, the only ones I can think of at the top of my head is that while mostly based off of nostalgia, to an extent, I can admit that I would rather go to the PS2 Mortal Kombat games than go to Mortal Kombat 9. I still have not played Mortal Kombat 10 yet, though.
Someday, soon.
you haven't played Mortal Kombat 10 from Mortal Kombat 10?
Oh my goodness gracious! No, it's Mortal Kombat 9. Mortal Kombat 9 is in Mortal Kombat 10. Remember? Goodness gracious.
Oh, okay.
I'm never gonna live that mistake down, and I don't even care anymore. Freaking Mortal Kombat 9 from only Mortal Kombat 9. If anybody saw that, freaking, if it was in my top 10 hated characters list, I meant to say Liu Kang from only Mortal Kombat 9, but if you look closely, it says Mortal Kombat 9 from only Mortal Kombat 9.
Featuring
It's
John's
the worst.
Devil May Cry series.
Goodness gracious. But what was it? What was it? If you had any superpowers, what would it be? Ember Sparkfire asks.
The power to control electricity.
Yes.
Because I find that to be an incredibly cool power. You see, I did a lot better than that.
Okay, here's one
George.
from the Ultimate 1-5. Super Smash Flash 2 or Super Smash Bros. Crusade?
I have a better idea. Just Smash 4.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, thoughts on Irish as a champion? Iris as a champion, the Ultimate 1-5.
She's fine, but she's not the best. Like
Now here's one. After this, I have one you'll love.
what? like okay, I don't find her bad, but
Meh.
she's one of the more meh champions, in my opinion.
Okay, so are you excited for Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon?
Yes.
Of course. This is. Let's see. Daniel Kaltenberg. I hope I said that right. Have you played The Binding of Isaac Rebirth?
No, I have not, and I wish I could.
We caught up to the questions. Holy shell.
Oh, gosh darn you. Ultimate 1-5. Mortal Kombat 9 is a shitty character anyways. He is underdeveloped.
I like this comment from Bezel. Also, if TP stands for anything that TP can't be, Master TP10 means he's the master of 10 tanned penises.
Well,
Finally.
someone's discovered my secret. Shit. Well, gotta go. BRB, high forever.
Go cancel Fez 2.
You cancel.
Okay.
Oh wait, no wait.
Uh,
There's one. Oh, there's one other question. Oh wait, two questions. Okay. Jonathan Johnson asks, unpopular opinion on Pokemon Diamond and Pearl in the anime?
And is it a popular opinion to say that is it an unpopular opinion to say that I do not like the Diamond and Pearl anime as a
No.
whole?
No.
Like there are aspects of it that I do like, namely Hunter J. Hence why, well, if the fact that she is an avatar has include you in,
Hmm.
but there are a lot of aspects I just don't like or care for. Particular, and a lot of it does focus on Dawn. So
Yeah.
if you want a reasons to why, there you go.
why Dawn is the best thing that happened to Pokemon.
I will fucking strangle you.
Oh.
I'm kind of sad that video never like that video's too old for you to commentate on.
Two new questions
I'd
from
want to.
Steve.
Mhm.
Go on. You go
Oh,
on.
I was done.
Okay. Oh wait, more questions. Steve Evian asks, I want to ask thoughts on that death battle with the Pokemon Battle Royale.
It was meh.
I haven't been one to care about Death Battle in ever.
There are a few death battles that I care for. Like I actually liked the recent one between Raiden and Wolverine.
The thing with Death Battle is I can
That reminds me,
wholeheartedly
I really need
say
to get back to that one thing.
Huh.
I honestly think Death Battle was in some way ruined for me by the fact that people take it so freaking seriously and will make gigantic rants if who they don't want to win
This
By
wins.
the way, that reminds me, I need to get back to that commentary on that one guy who took the death battle way too seriously.
is it that
Yeah,
Neverworld guy who ranted about Goku losing?
yeah.
Um, it might be.
I actually I remember that when I went to SGC there was an entire panel that was supposed to be showing that, but I didn't go see it because A, I don't give a crap, and B, the freaking line was way too long.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, the panel
Like,
for Superman versus Goku 2.
yeah, if it was way too long, I was like, I'm not waiting for that. Me and Clay are just gonna go play video games for an
Shit
hour.
did not work as well as I hoped.
Video game.
Okay, so Steve Evian, why is Jay so awesome?
Um, she's because she's. I don't think of the right words, but give me a second to think about the words. But she felt like a breath of fresh air. Like the the Pokemon anime is still very kiddie, even with her around. But she felt more like if the anime was ever trying to be at all serious, I feel like they are doing it more kind of right with her.
Who is this Hunter J chick? I'm gonna Google her.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She looked cool. Her Pokemon were great. I actually really got interested into Drapion. Is the last part of Top 100 Pokemon kind of showed
Oh,
because of her,
that's
and Celement's actually a big reasons to why it's on the list is actually because of her appearance in the anime, but I don't focus that much on that during that segment. Also, it got me to like Ariados, so that's something.
Let's see. Favorite boss in Black and White and Black and White 2?
Um, you know what? Freaking Chorus is awesome, but Gets is also really, really cool boss fight, and I don't want. Oh, but you gotta get rid of that under-leveled Hydreigon.
Shut up, Arrow Dragon, you nerd.
Mm.
Wow. You know what, I've realized one thing about myself. I've never been one to censor name drops, and I think that's a bad thing.
That is.
That is a bad thing. Uh, um,
Um. Uh,
let's see.
the
Thoughts on the black and white anime?
I liked it enough.
Ultimate.
It's not great, but
It's not Gen 4.
it's not Gen 4.
Good point.
It's not the
Let's
Gen 4
see.
anime. I love Gen 4 in
In reality.
reality. I love Gen 4, just not the anime.
Mm.
Let's see. What is your least favorite Pokemon overall? Have you made anything about that?
I don't think I think the closest thing was that one time made a joke about about not finding a shiny Wooper in another list, but Wooper because
I still
of that shiny of because of that one incident where I was not able to capture a shiny Wooper because it ran the fuck away.
You little shit.
my least favorite Pokemon has always been Actually, I don't know.
Your least favorite Pokemon is actually yourself.
The freaking Love Disc. I don't know who came up with that.
You did.
Love Disc. That thing looks stupid.
I think that's Ben's least favorite.
Let's see.
Not his.
Hypno, one of the worst psychic Pokemon.
It is, but it's not like a Pokemon I
George.
absolutely hate. Well, it's funny. I don't care much for Hypno, but I was willing to say that if any Pokemon is that if I disliked any Gen 6 Pokemon, it's Noivern because of that one video.
Let's see. What happened to the 9 other Master TPs?
There can only
They're
be
dead.
one. There can only be
Dun,
one.
dun. There can only be one.
And his name is not me.
What is your opinion on spoilers? By that I mean, do you want to into something as blind as possible, or do you mind them as long as it's nothing major?
Depends on the context. But usually I want to avoid spoilers.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's why I still haven't seen the entire Pro Jared review of Chrono Trigger until I beat it, because holy crap, I want to beat that game. I haven't played it in a while because computer issues and lack of motivation to do anything.
Alright. Here's a question. Thoughts on Dookie Shed and Nate wants to battle, or Nay wants to battle?
Nate.
Dookie said it's okay. I don't care much for Nate wants to battle.
I saw Nate wants to battle at SGC, and I just want to say the one appearance I saw of him was actually the funniest thing, because during they had a whole entire panel, which was the worst thing ever, of you fight with your amiibos, and if your amiibo loses, they smash it. That freaking idea is so freaking cruel in itself, but, like, Nate Wants to Battle was a bit too ecstatic when his amiibo lost. Like, he just gets his Nest amiibo and points it at, like, this freaking sander that's gonna sand the freaking amiibo and just, like, completely destroy it. And he's just getting Nest to point at, like, okay, there, I want to go there. It's like, you're way too happy about this. There was the best part about that panel was when PBG's amiibo lost, and when they were about to smash it, freaking, like, they were about to, like, cut it, but before they could, Pro Jared comes in and kills it himself, and then just leaves. Pro Jared is freaking psychotic, and it was great. Let's see. Did you know that Don's what is it? Did you know that Don's Quilava learned the same move when it evolved?
I have
Jonathan
no idea what
Johnson.
you're talking about.
What move? What are you?
What
What are
do
you
you
talking
think?
about?
I have no
I
idea.
mean,
What
I know Dawn's Quilava, Cyndaquil evolved.
I didn't know she got a Cyndaquil.
I
What
did
what
because
was
I
what
actually
Pokemon?
watched the Diamond and Pearl anime as much as I
What
think it's not really good.
what Pokemon? What move did we bring up? What was the
Ice
last
Beam.
Pokemon? I don't think a Quilava. I don't think a Quilava can learn Ice Beam.
It'll learn it if I want it to.
What was it? Oh yeah! Here's a good question I want to answer real quick. It took you 2 hours to name Luca. Why? Because I suck at coming up with names for RPGs. What happened? What ended up happening is I went to a chat. My friend Lorenzo was like, "Name it Bulma."
Bulma.
That's literally what
Oh, okay,
happened.
okay. Here's what it is. Ash's Quilava learned your
Eruption.
European.
European.
I can't pronounce this word.
European.
I think
European.
I think it's supposed to be eruption.
Then Don Quilava learn it.
Well,
Well,
okay. Well, that doesn't make Dawn's Quilava good. It just means they learned the same move.
I don't exactly know. America. But let's see. How dare they?
America, America.
Okay.
Get back
If
here.
there is one, if there's one thing I keep seeing whenever I look over to the right, it's how dare they degrade that semen demon. I'm gonna just close Skype now.
Steve Avian asks, do you like Ice Bear?
Do I like who?
Ice Bear.
I don't think TP's seen We Bear Bears.
I don't think he. Obviously not. TP, go watch We Bear Bears. It's adorable.
Steve Evian, is it wrong? I hated the amiibo thing. Yes.
No.
No, are you talking about amiibos in general or the
The
amiibo
Amiibo
panel?
cockfight.
I think the
think
amiibo cockfight.
Because the amiibo cockfight, well, one is a really awful idea. You're freaking like no. Whatever they said, who brought the rarest amiibo? I was like, this is like an awful idea. And then when I saw someone who had like a freaking villager amiibo, like had to watch their villager get torn up the entire time. I'm just sitting there like, I want to go over there and give them a hug. I want to go give them a hug because this is just painful to look at. It's painful to watch and it's really sad. And I'll never forgive Nate Wants to Battle for killing PBG's amiibo. Rest in peace, Pizza Pocket. Rest in peace.
As someone who collects amiibo, that just sounds like a scary story.
Dude, and like no. Here's the best part. It was always like the weirdest thing to me. I was waiting in line and everyone was like I saw someone with a Pikachu amiibo and stuff and just all these different type of amiibos and I'm looking at them and I'm just like, dude, what are you do? It's just like I looked at him. It's like if you lose that amiibo, I'm gonna have to go give you a hug. I'm gonna go give you a hug. And he's like, oh no, don't worry. I specifically bought this amiibo for it was bought to die. I'm like,
Oh.
do you people just have this much money?
Yeah, Amiibos are like $15 or $20 a piece.
They're
It's like
they're $13 or $14 if you go to Toys R Us.
But no, it's just like why? Why though? It's like I went out and bought a $13 Pikachu amiibo just so I could go to a convention and watch it get thrown into a blender. Actually, you know what? Now when you say it like that, it kind of sounds awesome. Now I know what I'm doing next year. I'm gonna bring in what's it? I don't know. I'll probably get like I totally go in with Luigi or Kirby. Pac-Man broke the blender. They put Pac-Man inside of a blender, and it freaking flung out of the blender, and it was amazing.
Was it Black Nerds Pac-Man?
Yes.
Well,
it was Black Nerd Pac-Man. Black Nerd Pac-Man broke the blender, and Dark Pit broke the sledgehammer.
Wow, he must have been that edgy.
Yeah, they freaking they smashed him with the sledgehammer, and then the top of the sledgehammer broke off. Holy crap, that was an amazing panel, but also really sad and really scary, and it was hard to watch.
All right.
The winner was the winner's
Remember,
amiibo was named Michael Vick.
Huh.
and what amiibo did he have?
I think it was Link. I think.
Okay.
No, it was Ness. It was Ness. Okay, here's another
Well,
question. Here's another question. Is it wrong to love May from Pokemon?
no,
The
it
anime.
is not wrong to love May.
I totally bang.
Titties.
That's not what I was gonna say, but
The
Wait.
ultimate one fun.
I was thinking of Misty for a second. May's the one with like
The red
Ma-
shit.
the
Where's red?
the red stuff, Gen 3.
yeah, that's what I
He
was
actually
thinking of.
has boobs.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's the winning feature.
All right.
I
Let's
think
see.
I think she's still 10 though.
I mean, never mind. Now I'm just like I was about to say is like I thought that they were like freaking 15 at least. I don't know anything about
You know
Pokemon.
what? Age in Pokemon is dumb.
Yeah, I know. You know what? Let's pretend it's 16. I'm 17. I'll bang. Okay.
Stick my dick in anything.
Let's see. Uh,
15S. Will there ever be another Mean Team stream?
if I can get Kara, if I can get Larry and Agan again, definitely. Because
You know, this is supposed to be my thing.
I know. Sorry. I'm sorry, honey. It's the only question that's up there right now, though.
Yeah, we caught
Ask
up
more questions.
again.
I have a question. Why do you suck at commentary so much?
Because you dress yourself at night.
Got it. Okay, thoughts on Matt, Elliot, and Mark from SGB?
I like them more than Ryan and Lewis, and definitely more than Ted. But a lot of it could just be because they're actually like together when they play. It's not like with Brain Scratch. It's for the most part done. Like
Yeah, the only time they get together
it's
is
during
like
conventions.
conventions. Yeah.
Like this kind of a little bit of why SGB I like more because they're together. If any problem occurs, it's with the game or with the system or with the recording software, and not just like, oh, we can't get everyone in a Skype call.
Daniel,
Not to mention, there's more opportunities for multiplayer games.
Yeah.
And I generally like the collection of games they tackle more on SGB than I do with the stuff on Brain Scratch. Like, I think I can say through SGB that I got more interested in God of War than Brain Scratch with the majority of the games they covered. That being said, Brain Scratch live shit is good.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Kaltenberg asks, "Hello, can I order the 3-cheese stuffed crust pepperoni pizza?"
No, this is Patrick.
Let's see. The most powerful Smash character in 4, Jonathan Johnson.
Most powerful. I think that are you trying to say like the best character in Smash 4? Because like objectively speaking, I think the best character is Rosalina, who by the way is also one of my favorite characters to play as. So,
But what if you take away if it's like a hot chicken? If you take away the gun, then what do you get?
Oh my
a
god.
hot chick.
That's a good point.
Shut up, Logan.
The ultimate
Even if you
one.
take away the Luma, you still have good air game. You still have good. You still have some good stuff. You just don't have the extra range and power that the Luma gives.
All right.
So, and yeah, a lot of them will act defensive, but you know what? One of the best ways to KO is taken away. That doesn't mean you're unable to KO without the Luma. I mean, I've managed to KO several of my friends plenty of times without the Luma. Point is, know you.
Oh yeah, I don't know where I was going. Never mind. What
Smogon.
Smogon tier? What Smogon tier you enjoy playing the most?
OU. Because it has the most because outside of Ubers the most it's the most it has the most variety of Pokemon you can have. And but unlike Ubers, I feel as though that more Pokemon are able to work within the OU tier than with something like, say, the than with the Uber tier.
Do you think Melee is overrated? King of Cheat in this ass.
Not really. I mean, do I think it's the best Smash? Do I like it more than Brawl or Smash 4? No, but I do understand why it's popular. I do understand why people still play it. It's, there's, it's got a speed that the other Smash games don't really match. That's why you don't see a lot of Brawl anymore.
Mm.
Because, frankly, Brawl isn't fast. Or not Melee fast. Or Smash 4 fast.
Oh. Uh, the Ultimate 1-5 asks, why do you touch yourself at night?
Ryan, why do you touch yourself at night?
Titties.
That seems like a very good answer.
Do you agree with the term Pokemon for games, Digimon for anime?
I a little. Yeah, I understand. The thing is, Pokemon has oftentimes been. I don't think Digimon can have decent games and stuff, and Pokemon anime has its moments. Usually without Ash, but I digress. But
I just totally owned Reddit.
what did Ren do?
He was in the chat. I was like, "Who's in the chat?" And he's like, "Me." Okay, anyone who's cool. I win. I owned him.
But guys, don't you know? If you wanted to answer that correctly, the answer would have been postmodern. Where's Ben? I want to make fun of him some more.
We should just make. We should make. I mean, he doesn't need to be here for us to make fun of him.
That's true.
I want to make fun of him to his face.
Yeah, that's a good point. Favorite YouTuber, least favorite YouTuber?
Favorite YouTuber, a tie between Critical and Tomska. Least favorite, don't really focus on least favorite. I mean, I guess if you like, I'm not even saying this is a bad channel because of whatever. Like, I'm not even saying this is like an objectively bad channel or whatever. But well, it probably is. But it's not like the objectively worst. But whatever. It's not doing much harm towards the general public or what. But I'm gonna go again with Gem because I don't like Gem.
I was about to say yes, Gem. Gem is awful. That's it. Let's see. Do you feel that the Pokemon anime get overheated. Overhated. Why did I say heated?
Not entirely.
All right.
There are a lot of people who rightly criticize it, but I guess a little. I don't know. Like, is it all bad? I don't think so, but I don't think it's really all that great. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. All right. Thoughts on Ryan Rhino Mills?
God, he's such an asshole.
I hate that guy, man.
What a dick.
Man, I mean, who would associate with that travesty of a YouTuber?
Eh,
He's even worse than the Tree's Apprentice.
I'm gonna go set
mean-
up my rope
I
now.
mean, granted, the Tree's Apprentice throws his friends under the bus for views, but
Let's see.
even he has more. Even he's better.
How do I tie knots with this?
You elope?
I don't even have a girlfriend. Let's see. What do we get? What is the most disgusting thing ever?
Disgusting.
The way I said that sounded like we're like on some really like mediocre.
You got a bad stutter.
No. It just sounded like we're on like one of those YouTube channels that are like a mixture between vlogs and like it's kind of like a vlog but trying to be like somewhat scripted and funny. It's just like it's time for this.
That's actually the most disgusting thing ever.
Disgusting.
It's time to dick himself.
Yeah, that's what did it disgusting. Frickin' vlogs. Do you agree that Nosepass is overrated because it looks so cool? No, underrated. Do you agree that Nosepass is underrated because it looks so cool?
No.
I think it looks cool.
Cute. It's a cute.
Who do you want? Who do you want for Smash 4 as like the DLC King of Cheapness?
I'm still hoping for Rundis, but I would be perfectly okay with Shovel Knight as well.
I'm wanting Run DMC. to rock on time it's tricky.
Okay, here's a question from Meta257.
You fucked up Meta's name. How dare you?
I don't care.
Favorite mansion in Dark Moon.
Yeah, you.
Favorite what?
Favorite mansion in Dark Moon.
Haven't played Dark Moon. Hell, it's been a long time since I played the original Luigi's Mansion.
Favorite stage theme from Shovel Knight. Randazzo.
Hard one, but I like Spectre Knight's theme.
Favorite useless Pokemon, only for appearance, the Fa-54.
I guess if you want a good worthless Pokemon, I go with Dunsparce.
You and Taylor would get along with that opinion. Let's see. King of Cheapness, what do you think about the Shovel Knight amiibo, and do you think this will increase his chance of getting into Smash 4?
Yes, I do. A little. I do like the fact that we're getting a Shovel Knight amiibo. I do not know what its purpose is, but it seems kind of nice.
Least favorite requested character for Smash? Besides Goku. Let's just Goku is disqualified by default.
Shrek.
Okay.
Actually.
Yeah, least favorite requested character that seems legit.
Well, I was gonna say Ridley, but Ridley's not legit at all.
Oh! That is some shots fires up in here. Main.
Hold on, I'm gonna go back to this for a second because I want to check my messages because I got so many fucking messages.
Dude, people text people like how many like if I keep my Skype unattended for too long, I can get up to like I every time I wake up every morning, I get at least 11 notifications.
Okay, I'm going to go back to screen sharing, entire screen.
Oh, I thought we were done here.
No,
No,
I just paused for a second just so I can
let's see. Who's the biggest lolcow in terms of commentators of 2015 in your eyes?
Oh no.
Kick.
I would say Gem.
Uh, is
No,
he a
that would
wall call or is
imply
he just it was
that Gem has brought any laughter at all.
that implies gem.
Yeah.
That implies wieners.
Let's see. I don't even think 2015 has had their own locale, except for maybe Desi, but that barely counts.
Sean?
Sorta. Yeah, I think I would kind of count, but honestly, that wasn't really more of a locale. It was more of just a cow. Like outside of the Bob commentary, that's pretty much the only good we got out of it.
What about my commentary?
Oh, I mean, just like there's not really a lot of laugh from Sean, because he's just kind of boring. He doesn't really have a lot. He doesn't really like freak out on critics a lot. The worst he's ever done was make commentaries on me, and even then, I've never had anyone make commentaries on me where it's just so uneventful. Let's see. Yes, Stocky, it's still going on. How long have we been going though?
About 2 hours now.
Dude, that is. Let's see. What Pokemon character would you push down a bottomless hole that means anime in game? Dawn?
Yeah.
Okay,
Dawn.
guess.
That's your answer. Dawn.
Yo-ho!
No, Goofy's okay.
Do you agree Keldeo is best pony? DJ Brown.
Keldeo is best pony, but if you're gonna say, oh, it's not MLP, well, then it's fine. Trixie.
Alright.
No, we all know the best pony.
Is John Cena!
Holy crap, you knew exactly what I was thinking. What's Excadrill for Smash? No.
I don't think Extra's gonna get into Smash, but I like Excadrill. So
Getting this out of the way, Stocky, Halo fan has come out and said that he is not legit.
not legit. What?
He is a troll.
Oh.
Eh,
Here's an interesting question.
Well, you see, he's another person who I really just didn't care for. So.
oh yeah, me neither, definitely. I've never cared about that. And when I remember when Mike Johnston was like, I'm gonna cover 3 of his videos in one commentary. I'm like, why? Why do you do that? But no, here's an interesting one. Daniel Keltenberg, have you heard of DSP Gaming?
No.
Oh, DSB. I have heard. I have experienced DSB.
Oh, definitely.
How could it not be the most euphoric thing you've ever seen?
Because it's not euphoric in the slightest.
That's a good answer.
Let's see. Is there any YouTube partners you can't stand?
Not really. Like
Amphi's typing a thing.
in the Kubrick.
Yeah, he asked if we were still streaming. He's typing something. I think he might be asking.
Yes.
I think he might be asking if he wants to get in, but I'm gonna wait and see.
If he wants to get in, just send him a link.
Yeah. Let's see.
Don't
Well,
don't wait on it.
Just do it.
hold.
There's Shia LaBeouf already.
There.
Can I just appreciate that Shia LaBeouf is probably better as a meme than he ever was in Transformers?
Yeah.
Do you think Sonic 06 jokes are getting old? Ultimate15 says. Yes.
You know what's getting old? Not making jokes about Sonic 06.
Oh, here's one. RJ Lightning 68. Favorite commentary you made this year?
My favorite commentary I made this year was the one in Tamashi.
Wait, no, your one on Matthias was last year.
Yeah.
What's my favorite one that you've done this year? I don't remember. George Raccoon, least favorite video game you have played?
Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories for the Game Boy Advance.
Is it really that bad?
It's really that bad.
Huh.
It's like cards.
It's not so much the cards. It's just so bad on the GBA. It just doesn't work.
Eh.
I heard Recode is actually kind of decent. I wanted to kind of try that one out because it actually sounds decent. But but Chain of Memories itself is just no. It's just bad.
Genesis Sanctuary asks, favorite and least favorite Zelda.
Favorite Zelda, I can tell you right now, my least favorite Zelda is the original.
Ooh.
It's really, really dated.
Oh.
Favorite Zelda, probably. I actually probably would say Ocarina of Time. I just feel that it's kind of like my first real Zelda game, and
Did you
I
say
feel
Skyward Sword?
what?
Did you say Skyward Sword?
No, I said Ocarina of Time, but Skyward Sword is probably my second favorite.
What was it? Oh yeah, I have a question for you, real quick. TP.
What?
Next Friday.
Yeah.
What was it? Next Friday, which was yeah, next Friday. If I do actually do a stream, do you want to join in for that?
I'll see. See, you gotta make sure that you go in here again because otherwise. But anyway, sure. Depends on if I'm free. Wait, this Friday or next week Friday? This week Friday or next week Friday?
Next 18th.
Oh, I think I can. I think I can work with that.
Yeah. Okay, Ember Sparkfire. If you could remake any commentary you've made, what would it be and why?
Yes. Because they suck. But I don't know. But if there's a commentary I want to remake, the one I want to remake the most would probably be the one on Wave's Pokemon movie list, just because I feel like a lot of the things like said in that aren't bad, but they could have been so much better, and it could have just been so much better if I Noob, how do you speak better?
Yeah. You did stumble on your older stuff. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I feels like I didn't start hitting my stride until about commentary and Death Critic.
That name sounds so familiar.
Which is kind of like an old favorite of mine.
Both, by the way.
Amphi, you came!
Yeah.
Yes, he came.
Yes, that's exactly why I said that.
Inhale my dog.
Let's see. What do we got?
Someone's asking
Yeah,
your thoughts
Amphi.
on Full Metal.
Full Metal Alchemist is best anime outside of Infernal Cop, which by the way, Amphi, you should totally watch.
I might at some point.
What?
I might at some point, I guess. I don't know.
I'd highly encourage it.
Uh, oh shit, there's a lot of
This
questions. About
boss is a giant cat.
okay. Daniel Katlenberg asks, do you play Flash games on occasion?
Very rarely.
Arthur Lightning 68 asks, are there any users you laugh at?
Yes. I mean, I laugh at Ryan all the time. Not with him, at him.
The Ultimate 1-5 asks, thoughts on Trailer Drake?
I don't watch his stuff.
Stocky Owl 150 asks, thoughts on Borderlands?
Need to play it.
Right. Thoughts, or no. Ultimate 1-5 asks, are you hip and cool?
Word.
What?
Word up!
Word up, man.
I'm freestyling.
Yeah.
I'm freestyling. I don't know what I'm doing.
Let's see. Should
Ren
Mother 3
Bezel.
come out in English via the VC or stay in Japan?
Should Mother 3 come out? Yes.
Should come out in English right now.
Yes.
But since Nintendo's gonna be a bunch of nerd asses about it.
Let's see. Jonathan Johnson asks, would you use a Heracross on Whitney Miltank?
It's not a bad choice per se. I mean, it's not a great choice because you need to level it up a lot in order to actually get it to learn any real fighting type attacks outside of maybe Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
If we're talking if we're talking
Gold and Silver definitely
I don't remember it getting like a proper fighting type move until like the 40s.
Yeah, that's something we acknowledge in, again, Paradox.com's playthrough of Pokemon Crystal, which, by the way, go ahead. There's a playlist of it on my channel. No, go watch them. There you go, guys. There's your plug.
We're plugging commentary channels now?
Yes.
Yes.
In that case, go over and watch Rage Play commentary. No one knows them. Anywho, Meta asks, favorite day song and night song in Sonic Unleashed?
I don't freaking know.
Well, that's a great answer, TP.
I only give the best answers.
I'll go ahead and say Jungle Joyride, day and night. It's beautiful. The Ultimate 1-5 asks, how about Shokyo?
What's the Shokyo?
He's a guy.
He's a guy. He's Blockbuster Critic's brother.
Oh yeah.
He mostly focuses on Smash stuff and gaming
Blockbuster
journalism.
Critics, what now?
What are your thoughts on
Is
him?
No, did it say Blackbuster Critics something?
He's Blackbuster Critic's brother. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know Blackbuster Critic had a brother.
Well, now you do. Let's see.
I'm gonna say nothing about Blackbuster Critic or his brother because A, I don't want to invoke Blackbuster Critic's wrath, and B, I really don't have anything against him. So whatever.
see.
I haven't even watched anything from Blackbuster Critic since the whole thing of Sonic Lost World.
Let's see. Yeah, he's just been kind of low radar,
Which
which isn't a bad. Yeah, but I digress. King of Cheapness asks, have you played any of the Persona games? And if so, what's your favorite?
I really want to play Persona 3, but for some reason, every time I try and set up a PSN account, it won't let me.
I've been wanting to play the Persona games myself. Let me just have a
Persona 3 is good.
DJ Bowen asks, thoughts on Double Battle, Triple Battle, Rotation Battle, Sky Battle, and Inverse Battle?
Never did triple battles or rotation battles. So
Really?
I like the concept of inverse battles, like really screw over the entire metagame. It's not just metagame, just really screw over everything. You flip flop your entire perspective of how battles work. It's just something that's rarely there, so you kind of forget about it. Kind of triple and rotation battles, but I don't feel like those are properly great either. Double battles are okay though.
Nothing beats a straight up one-on-one, though.
Yeah, one-on-ones are usually are
Same.
usually just they're standard, they're solid. Like I like Tate and Liza because they do the double and they do the double battle thing right.
Mhm.
But
In ORAS, their only Pokemon is literally.
yeah, but like Emerald definitely just
Oh yeah,
yes.
Oris used the fucking
The Moon and Sun, I forget their names. Solrock and Lunar?
Lunatone.
Lunatone.
Let's see.
That's,
Do you or Ryan plan to do another LP?
oh my fuck. The next.
Is this even an LP? This is me shit talking while playing Cave Story.
Thoughts on Splatoon, King of Cheapness?
I need to play that game.
Same here.
I would play it, but I don't really have any friends really playing it, really, so I'm not really.
I have plenty of fun. I see plenty of people playing it all the time on Twitter.
Like
Like
the
noob?
same, but
But you don't have anyone to play with yourself.
Oh.
I think that's one of the criticisms Johnny had with the game. Like,
I think he said local multiplayer.
yeah, he said local kind of sucked.
and from what I saw, yeah, it does look like it needs improvement, a lot of improvement.
Alright. Randazzle asks. Shit, I have one last question. Favorite underrated countdown artist?
Under 5K
Does
subs.
Amphi count? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I totally count. I mean, I literally have no videos, but I mean, I count.
Oh, this next one's interesting. Stocky Owl 150 asks, thoughts on interspecies erotica?
Why would you ask me this?
Rip.
See, only on Tuesdays.
Today's Wednesday. Actually, Thursday, technically.
Whoop. In that case, rip.
Yep.
Rippin' Tuesday.
There's your answer. This guy keeps on asking what's your favorite Pokemon in Kalos.
If I'm gonna do, if I want to say what my favorite Kalos Pokemon is, I'm gonna do a list of it.
Sweet.
Okay? Hold your horses. I do plan on covering my favorite Kalos Pokemon since I did the kind of separated from the top 100 Pokemon list because
Sylveon.
since. But don't you know she's like the worst or
Oh, yeah, that's
something?
right. Or she's. Shut up, Tamashi.
Did Tamashi talk shit about Sylveon?
Yeah,
Yes.
she put her on the list because Sylveon looks different from the rest of the evolutions. No, she doesn't. You're just a Jew.
Wait, what? How the fuck?
Then again, this is the same chick who said Brandon from the boy character from Gen 3 is misogynistic.
Okay, I have not
It's
seen
still
that.
better.
How?
I don't know. She really doesn't explain it.
I think I know kind of her reasons, but I mean it's just.
Stupid.
But guys, remember, it's her opinion.
Her opinions.
I mean it's.
Having-
I mean I guess at the very least it's slightly better than saying Diggersby is fucking sexist. I mean I think that was a thing, wasn't it?
It was
Yeah.
Diggersby then.
Yeah, Diggersby is a negative male stereotype, while as Lopunny is sex. Freaking holy crap, Tamashi, shut up! I
Yeah.
hate you.
Like I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go to like hate territory quite yet, but she's
No,
you're-
I remember the exact quote Zarek freaking made when he was watching her videos. Like, how does this woman have a fan base? Freaking holy crap!
The answer is postmodern.
I freaking goodness gracious, Tamashi.
Like I said before, there are plenty of problems I have with the list. And her Sylveon segment was definitely one of the big ones.
Oh yeah, definitely. It looks out of place for the evolutions. Well, you look out of place for human decency.
Oh.
just
Holy
like
crap. The freaking salt right now, holy crap.
just like apparently Winona is out of place for the Hoenn gym leaders, so that we're just gonna put her
Like
on the fucking worst list.
I'm not fond of Winona myself, but that's not because I think she's like a out of place gym leader. I just don't have much an opinion of her in general.
I didn't really have that much of a negative opinion of freaking Tamashi until that video. Until I watched that one. Holy crap. Just the entire time I'm watching it, I'm like, why? Oh yeah, along with her freaking what's that other guy?
Brandon to the past.
Yeah, that guy.
I honestly think he's worse.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the guy, so
It's just like you're boring, uninteresting, and I don't like you.
Also Ryan, big kicker. When I first heard him, you know who he sounded like?
Who? Oh
Dustin.
yeah. Tyrell Bard. That.
And I know you have such a high opinion of him.
Yeah, it's as high as it's as high as an unerect dick.
Anywho. DJ
Okay.
Dom. Favorite vampire?
Who do you fucking think?
John Cena.
Gosh dang it.
You heard it here first, folks. John Cena is a fucking vampire.
also TP.
You can't
What?
see him.
Can we add Manuel?
You know what? Sure. Why not?
Someone send him the link, I guess.
Okay, give me a sec. I got this.
Okay, now you're gonna hear my friend Manuel.
He's
who-
gay.
Yay.
Who?
He's
is
not
there
gay,
any?
he's just a Mexican.
Yes. Is there any YouTubers that you think have gotten worse over time?
Um,
Mr. Enter.
Yeah, definitely Mr. Enter. Tamashi honestly has said more questionable things as time went on.
Is Jaywitz too nice to work with Tamashi?
I don't know.
George asks. Oh, most likely. Jaywitz is a cool guy.
It's like he's a cool guy. He seems like a really he seems like one of those that's really nice though. So I don't know. I don't know.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh wait,
Okay,
wait, wait, wait.
I forgot this item.
Can I have someone who they haven't necessarily hit bad yet? I don't even think they've really hit like, too much of a negative opinion. Just someone who I've been questioning more as they've gone on. Josh Scorcher?
Uh,
Not like it's not too bad. But ever since he started affiliating with the Brony community and people like Dr. Wolf and stuff like that, just odder things started happening.
I mean,
Oh
Josh.
no, water, get back down, get back down, get
Oh
back
yeah,
down,
Redlands
water.
boss fight.
Uh,
I don't know. It's just in general. I've been more willing to question Josh.
Josh doesn't really completely ugh is the thing. Just some stuff
Yeah.
that's kind of questionable.
okay,
Yeah.
unrelated to everything, but can I just say that the chorus is my least favorite boss fight from this game?
I mean, you could say it.
Oh, you
Okay,
almost didn't rip there.
well, the core is my least favorite boss fight from this game because of the freaking water.
To be fair, I mean, considering there's not really there's not really any other shitty boss fights in this game I can think of. So yeah, it's probably the worst.
Ooh.
Like, it's not. I mean, take out the water, it'll probably actually be really good. But
Anywho, I guess we'll get.
anywho, back to the questions.
Jonathan
Uh,
Johnson asks, "Do you T like Sylveon?"
Yes, I do like Sylveon. In fact, I would argue that outside of another particular evolution that I'll cover in top 100 Pokemon, it is my favorite.
Daniel Kaltenberg, I still haven't learned how to pronounce that, asks, "Is my damn pizza ready?"
Is your what?
My damn pizza ready.
He did order a pizza.
Um, no, it's not ready. It'll never be ready.
It'll never be ready unless you fork up the cash, buddy.
Yeah. Give me your money.
Donate to my Patreon.
Yes.
Donate to my Patreon. www.patreon.com/.
Ishinobin.
Femfreak.
You almost
Oh, no.
died.
Okay. King of Cheapness asks, "Since you were talking about a Brandon to the past, what do you think about his top 10 worst Elite Four members list?"
I have not touched that list, and I am not going to touch that list.
Have you seen the list, or have you?
No, I have not seen the list.
I'm just
I
going
do not want to see the list because I did not have a high opinion on Tamashi's and their as this stream has generously gone on to say, I do not have a high opinion of the of the of the
Collab.
of their collab on Tamashi's channel. What makes you think I'll appreciate the collab that's on Brandon's channel?
Brandon to the past is meh.
I've never seen the guy's videos. I can't say his name. His name sounds.
I've
fucking-
seen some of his
What
stuff.
is the worst Elite
I do
Four?
think, however, he has a. Okay, I guess Curly beat this boss. Thank you.
Think.
Let's see. George Raccoon asks, "What do you think of Roselia?"
Roselia is okay.
It evolves into Rose Rate. That's good. That's very
Yeah.
good.
Jonathan Johnson asks, what is the worst Elite Four member and champion?
Elite Four, like as a group, or
A member.
um,
I don't know.
I
I've never
don't know if
really
I mean, I don't entirely like. I don't entirely agree with like Ben's opinion on Flint, but I can definitely see where he's coming from with Flint. So I guess there's that. I guess. Like I can't really. I don't know if I entirely agree with him, but I don't. I don't hate. Or rather, I don't agree with his this taste of I, trying to think of the right words, but
Just escape.
as this says again demonstrated, I suck with thinking. How did that become a good commentary again? Anyways, I understand the problem with Flint, and I don't really have anything else to say. So I guess I will say Flint. I just don't hate him. You catch my drift?
Yeah. To be fair, I don't really think too much about like Elite Four members when it comes to
Yeah,
like.
champion though. Fuck Wallace.
Fuck Wallace, thank you. Just.
As a gym leader, he's fine. His callback battle in Oras, fine. Champion, no. Get out of my
No.
face.
No, just you. Like, you.
Like literal disgust.
Like, genuinely fucking terrible fight.
Mm-hmm. And you replace
More so,
Steven for no reason.
yeah. I was gonna say more so just like terrible fucking final boss. Like, as a fight itself, I guess it's okay enough, I guess, but it's like,
I
it's still not good. But like, the main problem I have with it is just that it's like, oh, let's fucking replace Steven for no reason. Just yeah, thank.
Alright. Next question from
Mhm.
DJ Bound. What is your favorite game made by Platinum Games?
I played Okami.
Metal Gear Rising.
Yeah.
Knew it.
Yeah. Metal Gear Rising 2 win. Uh, Daniel Kaltenberg asks, what do you think of Metagross?
Um, I think Metagross is cool. I really like shiny Metagross.
Oh yeah.
Um, King of Cheapness asks, what is your favorite flavor of pie?
Yes.
Yeah, it's my favorite too.
Yes. No, no. Um,
Oh shit!
Cheap.
I'm supposed to go into the room, not into.
Death.
No, I'm supposed to go into the room, otherwise death.
Otherwise, you will face certain death.
Ugh. Anyone who's played the game will tell you why going to that room is important, but all I can say is
Her.
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 Do it for her.
Dude.
And then just a picture of.
Let's
I
see.
remember, I remember Ian once had that, but someone did it with Courtney, so he just shared that with me.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Ember Sparkfire asks, any movie and/or game you liked as a kid but you find not as good grown up?
Most Pokemon movies.
Yeah. Uh, Jonathan Johnson asked, least favorite rival battle in Pokemon?
Um, Not really fond of Hugh from Black 2 and White 2. Though as battles, I do.
I can't really think of them.
Would you count May or Brendan as rivals?
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they count.
I feel like because they don't like feel a lot like rivals. You know what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah.
They just.
Is it working? Hello?
Hi, Manuel, you came.
Finally.
I did not came, okay? That's gross and disgusting and a horrible accusation to be throwing around.
Anyways, this is Manuel. He is our
He's a Mexican.
He's a Mexican and he's our resident. Let's make fun of Enter guy.
Oh yeah.
He's also a fuckboy.
He's also.
the fucking internet for seriously.
What was that?
Oh, well, let's just casually throw this guy's name out there.
Well,
Well, one, I don't think anybody cares.
I know nobody cares. That's why I'm making a big deal about it.
Okay.
Let's see.
TP, you're gonna die.
Jonathan Johnson asks, do you like...
no. Why do I fuck that thing?
And there you have it. No, just kidding. Jonathan Johnson asks, do you like Total Drama Island?
No.
I remember watching the first season, being okay with it. Then the second season happened, and it was
Okay.
not as good. Then the third season happened, and I.
How many
stopped.
fucking seasons did that shit have? Like,
Yes, that's your answer.
5 or 6 seasons. Quite a few. I guess that might be all the questions for now. Okay. Daniel,
They're like, oh, yeah, never mind. Go.
It's been almost 3 hours now.
Daniel Kaltenberg says, describe New Zealand in 10 words.
New Zealand is a place where they have a lot of amiibo. I don't even fucking care about numbers.
It's a land down under, but it also sucks.
New Zealand doesn't suck.
There's only like 26 people who live there, jeez.
Yeah, that's why it doesn't suck. You can literally avoid all of them.
That's a good point.
Asks, favorite horror game?
But yeah, but doesn't New
Metroid Fusion.
Isn't it New Zealand that has the law against trolling though?
No.
No, I'm
thinking of something else.
Anyways, Metroid Fusion is my favorite horror game.
I prefer
Well,
Sticker Star myself.
It's pretty horrible. No, Sonic Dreams Collection is my favorite horror game.
Oh my
Dude, that's a fucking erotica. Just fuck off.
It's an erotica horror. Jeez, okay. Does exist.
It's a unique.
There's some asshole asking a question. His name is Chris Dude. He's asking, who's your favorite skeleton and why is it Brooke?
Who's my favorite? What?
Skeleton.
Mike. Mike is my favorite skeleton.
He's the skeleton king. Why not?
Why not?
Whoop whoop.
Actually, a skeleton.
But you're not actually a skeleton.
Wait. Describe New Zealand. Describe New Zealand. It is actually that's syllables. I'm dumb. It is actually Australia's big roch hard dong. The end.
Same.
Well, Prip.
My favorite horror game is Clock Tower. There.
Simon.
My favorite.
Oh!
My favorite horror game.
Ew. And this is specifically Clock Tower for the PlayStation 1. I think it's either PlayStation 1 or PlayStation or Clock Tower 3 for the PlayStation 2. One of those.
You know what? I'm done.
My favorite
See,
horror
is
game.
I think
Is it strange that I despise Sonic and Tails and Sonic Lost Worlds? Not really.
No. I don't think
Ugh.
it's good.
Okay.
My favorite horror game is Donkey Kong 64.
No, you.
He's the leader of the.
Oh, you died.
You know it.
Please finally Brock.
To kick some cat.
I think, but
Is this
I love you.
you know what they say about that game. You know what they say about Momo died. You know what they say about DK64 as a horror game. It has no style. It has no grace. This game will fucking kill you.
Well, rip. Kong Crunchy, take it to the fridge.
Take it to
I
the.
was told to pay a visit. Okay. I don't know why you were told to pay a visit,
Manuel,
but
take it to the fridge.
he's
Every-
dead.
No, I'm back. Hello, I'm back. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
did you take it to the fridge, Manuel?
No. Instead, I bought a toaster and converted it into a router.
Okay, some reason
Take it
I
to
checked
the toaster.
my thing. I checked
Dong.
my Google Plus and it said, "Hey TP, Polnaz Zek5 said, "Hey TP, I'm sorry I had to contact you this way, but what do you have to do if you can't see it and type in the chat? Because now I don't know. Because I'm not good with streams. The
Then
beginning
why
of
did
this
you do
entire stream is just me being a fucking moron.
Well, nothing's new in that front, so.
Exactly. Wait a second.
I see
And
still Manuel
he
here.
also asked me an actual question. Have you ever heard of Lavender Town Syndrome?
Yes, that's what we experience on a daily basis.
That is the Kubrick.
Dong. Manuel
Same.
is here twice.
Yeah, I noticed.
I'm here twice.
There is double Manuel in this
Holy
call.
shit! Who keeps turning up the TV?
Yeah, that happens to me.
The answer is John Cena.
No, it's not. That meme is dead.
You're
No,
dead.
it's
Wait.
To be fair, the meme is pretty rip.
Master of Pokemon 10, do you like Ampy?
not. Amphi?
Ampy.
Of course I like Amphi.
He
It's
spelt
different.
it. He spelt it Ampy.
Oh, Ampy. Oh, fuck that. Fuck that guy.
Wait, who? Wait,
Who's-
how, why are there
Fuck
two of
Ampy.
me?
Some call me John Cena.
Why were there two of me?
Welp. Rip. Welp. Memes alive again. Some call me John Cena.
Some call me John Cena is my favorite YouTube.
Not YouTuber, this favorite YouTube.
It is clearly the bestest out of all of them.
It's right there next to YouTube Gaming. That if I say anything bad about, I will be attacked, like Jimmy Kimmel.
Do it. I dare you.
YouTube Gaming is poop.
YouTube gaming, I don't know how to work you. Otherwise, I probably would have actually been able to showcase Cave Story properly.
I want to bang-a-ling-a-ding-dong you directly in your vajan.
Don't do this to
Favorite
yourself.
character from Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Guitara.
I need to watch. I need to rewatch that, but Sokka was always hilarious.
There we go. Every Monday, I'm with a chicken named Bailey.
What's the closest thing to the Mario equivalent of Sonic 06?
Dick.
I could answer this.
Sticker
Sticker
Star.
Star. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I may love the Mario and Luigi. I'm not Paper Mario series overall over the other Mario RPG series, but fuck Sticker Star. literally, it is just terrible.
Oh, I see what I did wrong. How do I? Hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay, hello, got room for another. You know what? Why not?
Bang a bang a bang a
Why
bang a
not?
bang a bang a ding dong. My head fell into the gutter.
You know,
in the
let's
past
let's
10
just
minutes.
invite the Kubrick.
Just throw the freaking thing in the. Yep, throw it in the Kubrick chat. I almost threw it in the Bop chat by accident. That would have been a mistake.
Yeah,
know
that
what?
would
I'm
have been a
post-
huge fucking mistake.
Dude, because you have to understand the only person there right now that's really active is Lorenzo, and the last thing I want is him in here. He ruins streams.
Did I join? Did I join as my alternate
Yeah,
account?
Uh,
Guys, am I still my personal account or am I?
okay. Hi, QG.
Oh,
I will
shit.
say no. I want to say one thing. One, I don't think it'll actually show your thing. Like, for me, I think it actually showed. Like on the Google Plus, it shows my alt, but on there are some times where it'll show your alt on Google Plus, but then show your main on
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to fix that. I'll be right back.
Oh, speaking of that, I want to just say right now, Amphi's not actually in this call. It's Mr. Orange Jinjo.
Mr.
No,
Orange Jinjo, he's my favorite YouTuber.
could you not? That him is dead.
not, that's not what it says on your highlighted
No,
box.
no.
Hey,
No.
Ryan, die.
Listen, Ampharos Mega Evolution, what do you think about it?
Okay, QG, is your mic on now?
I did it again!
Oops,
Oop.
I did it again. I played with your heart. I got lost.
Damn you, Ryan!
Okay, I guess I can't fix it. I'm just
Setting
gonna go
yourself
ahead and
up
look
for
like
failure.
I guess I'm gonna go ahead and look like an uninteresting avatar for the entirety of the stream.
Hey, listen, I'm okay with that. We all still love you.
Get away from me, Ryan.
Mr. Teeny Pee-wee, top 10 dicks in gaming.
That's my favorite topic.
Well,
Yeah, same.
yeah, my favorite topic ever. Number one though, number one dick in gaming
Master TP10.
is Donkey Kong. He is the ultimate dong. He is the ultimate dong.
Never stops expanding.
Never can stop. He will never. He's never gonna give you up. He's never gonna let you down. He's never gonna run around because he's a Donkey Kong.
But
Can't
he will
stop the
hurt you.
stare
When
when
he's
it's
up
in
10,
you.
when he's up 10 and he's gonna
Expand your
funk you
dog.
up.
Yeah.
I don't even know what we're doing anymore. Is this just become like a live Cooper call?
Yes.
Yes.
You know what? I'm perfectly okay with
Kinda.
that. Just again,
We can't just not do anything. Somebody throw up something. TV.
okay.
You have
You know
throw up
what? You know
TV.
what? You know what? You guys.
No.
I'm gonna ask you guys questions.
What?
Here we go.
Well, I guess I was talking to the chat, but whatever.
Kubrick Live.
What is your pretty much? This is what has evolved in 3 years. From barely being able to have a sentence come out to barely being able to have a sentence come out, but being surrounded by other people who can't pronounce sentences.
Yellow?
Also having like 1,000 extra subscribers or something. I don't fucking know.
Except for me, I have.
Does Wyoming exist? Wyoming does not exist. It is a myth. It is not real. It is just like fairy tales. It's just like unicorns. It is just like
Gay people.
educational television. And it's
Oh,
just like gay
so-
people.
So you're saying it's like Denmark?
Yes.
Yes,
Something's
Denmark
wrong here.
does not exist.
Or Iceland.
What? Itland is definitely it definitely does not exist.
Itland.
Itland.
Ryan's
Old commentary
intelligence
community
also does not
inside
exist.
joke.
You know,
Northern
Itland.
Canada. I think
just-
Northern Canada does exist, just not Denmark.
I realized Itland could easily be my character's homeland. It's It-Me land. It's Itland.
Well, you
Itland?
better tell
Is
that
it somehow-
to
is
the
it-
guy.
Itland, huh? Is that in any way related to Disney World?
Actually, Disney World is a very popular attraction in it. I don't fucking know.
Cake.
Illuminati.
Do you guys find Silent Hill scary? Excuse me. The scariest thing about Silent Hill is that dog ending.
What are you talking about? That's the best thing.
It's still scary though. I gave me nightmares. That dog's freaky.
It's spoopy.
You
It's
wanna know
spooky.
what gave me nightmares? Balloons.
The balloon ending.
Oh god. Hashtag
Oh,
balloon
boy.
date.
I think Menon might be still watching.
Who?
The question. No, I
Meta?
have a question.
The
In that case, I have a question for you, Chiefy.
What?
How large does your dong expand?
Do you care?
I don't know.
Skim.
You know what? You know what,
I
guys?
wanted to skip in a hop.
Cake.
I'm gonna ask the guys in this call something.
Go ahead.
It's been 3 years. It's been 3 years since I started making stuff on YouTube, and I want your honest opinion.
Yes, I totally suck your dick.
Damn.
Brian.
Yes.
The master TP.
Let me answer
Okay.
the.
Master TP.
Let me
and
actually-
3-year anniversary stream, folks. Everyone's just coming out of the closet, having a merry old time here. Just go.
Okay, now what are you gonna ask?
That's
Okay,
what makes
okay,
it special in today's
okay,
society.
TP,
don't you know?
TP. What are we gonna ask?
Okay, it's been 3 years since I started making stuff on YouTube, and you guys watched some of my content. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I mean,
I didn't
Amphi
do
was
content.
in one of them.
If you mean by some, none, then yes.
Exactly.
Rip.
I'm sorry. I don't
What
watch.
do you-
I
what
don't watch
do you-
content by horrible people. I watch
Rippin'
very.
Pickles.
I watch very, very, very high quality content like Mr. Enter, and Game Grumps. That's another one.
And rip.
Game Grumps Sonic Adventure, in particular.
No. Game Grumps Sonic Boom. That's the highest quality right there.
The toughest of.
No. Back onto what I was trying to say. So you've probably seen some of my content. What was your favorite video or favorite moment of mine?
Well,
Your video on Matthias, the best video ever, or the one on Ernie. One of those two.
would it be bad?
Take out.
Would it be bad if I said my
The
favorite?
Ridley fake out?
It's funny because he's not number one.
Trick question. You don't. Were you about to say, Amphi, that is it bad that you think that yours is your freaking commentary with him?
It is probably my favorite. Probably still my favorite. Yeah, is that bad?
I also
No.
like how you tore apart the Gamertron's video about how I'm not popular, so countdowns are dead.
Yeah.
Actually, TV, you wanna know what my favorite moment from your channel is? My favorite moment is Ryan's best moment when he shows up with 3 Ryans.
Oh
and,
yeah.
and does
Ryan.
does absolutely nothing to you. Like basically, my favorite moment of yours is Ryan.
Congratulations.
Okay, Daniel Counterbird is asking me something. What is your least favorite Sonic game between Sonic Boom and Sonic 06? Between those two, I cannot answer because I have not played either of them, and I have no plans on doing so.
But QG,
Good man,
play the
QG.
best Sonic game, Sonic X.
But what was it?
Yeah.
But the final boss of Sonic 06 was amazing.
No.
It plays amazingly.
But
You
Amphi,
guys just do not know the ecstasy of Sonic X for Leapfrog.
Amphi, I just want to let you know, if it makes you feel better, TP's personal favorite commentaries of mine are all the ones he's in.
Well, okay then.
You're all a bunch of self-centered fucks. Now go get me some
In
ice cream.
fairness, episode 35 is still easily, even without me, one of the better ones.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think one of my favorite commentaries from you, Ryan, was the one where you were teaming up with Zarek to commentate on British Brony.
I like to forget that one sometimes.
Can we just make another internet law
Ultimate
where,
Euphoria!
can we make an internet law where anybody who unironically puts brony in their screen name needs to be castrated?
Yes.
Rip.
Seriously.
I'll go get Brick Brony right now because me and TP and Egan still need to castrate him too.
Hey everyone, it's the Fiery Brony here for another countdown.
Holy crap! No.
In the meantime, while I'm talking about my
Don't talk about Josh like that. Do not talk about Josh like that.
we're just
I've got a better.
Wait. What, Manuel?
Oh, I was just saying we're poker phone.
I've got a better idea for a countdown. What's up, everybody? This is Critical. I'm counting down my top 10 titties. Let's do this shit.
No,
You do that.
You have to understand the best video that the Critical actually did something like that. It was top 5 ways you know that your man is the one, and number 1 was, does he make good balloon animals? If the answer is yes, then the question to your previous answer, if he is the one, is also yes, because good men know how to make sick balloon animals.
My favorite countdown is quite obviously top 10 hottest Sonic characters.
Yeah.
Oh, that video.
Oh god.
This goes back to one of my first questions. Like, after watching like Rush Students and Ryan's collab, that was pretty much the first solo commentary I've watched. Danny's commentary on that video.
I remember I specifically I remember I defended that video, not entirely, on multiple occasions. That video is so dumb that I love it in every way possible.
I still remember like a few months ago, like in the Kubrick, we all just kind of fucking riffed that shit together. It was great.
We really should record these riffs. They're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, you know what? I think I'm going to end the stream here. It's been
To be
how
fair,
long? 3 hours.
It's been real. Put sunglasses.
3 hours of me actually doing something and 10 minutes of me not knowing how to do shit.
But
Good.
I just got here.
We
Okay.
can go into the Kubrick.
First and foremost,
Desert.
thank you everyone that watched. Thank you all for joining, even if it just became a chat of us in the Kubrick, only not actually in the Kubrick. Why move
I
it
just,
to the
I just
Kubrick
want
after
to
we're
make
done?
I want to make a formal apology for all of you people who decided to tune in. You could have spent your time doing you could have been making money. You could have been laying your girlfriend or boyfriend if you swing that way. You could have been playing video games, but no, you
What
decided.
about the
You know what? You people deserve a fucking medal.
Manuel.
Yeah.
Manuel.
Yeah.
How do you know they weren't making money while laying their girlfriend and or boyfriend if they stream that way and playing video games all at the same time while also watching the stream?
You know what? Then that person is a badass motherfucker.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Iris Heart Servant. You know what? You can ask one question. Okay, 1 through 4, which is my favorite. I'm assuming you mean generations. Gen 4 is my favorite. And it's mostly because of Heart Gold and Soul Silver. It's mostly because of Heart Gold and Soul Silver, because that is my favorite. I know I said earlier Gen 2 is my least favorite, but Heart Gold and Soul Silver is my single favorite main series Pokemon game. Because, 1, there's actually a reason to go back to it, I feel, and 2, it I feel it fixes most, if not every, problem that Generation 2 had, and then some. Like, okay, there. I think that was your question. Anyways, again, thank you all for watching. Thank everyone. Thank you, Amphi, Ryan, Yuji, Manuel, Chris. Thank you all for joining. Thank all of you. Thank again all of you who are watching this or were watching this. I thank all of you for your continued support. 3 years. I don't know if I honestly didn't think I would be going as long as I've had. Yeah. A bunch of pseudo famous people mentioned your name for 3 hours.
Yay.
Don't forget to comment. rate,
I'm barely pseudo famous. Whatever. They're all a bunch of pseudo intellectuals, anyways. So yeah.
Well, I'm not a part of BOP, so.
Same.
Anyway,
yeah.
here's
I
to
dare
another 3 years. I don't know.
I dare not.
Anyways, I do hope to actually get more stuff out over the course of the next few weeks. I do have several Bob commentaries that have been in the works that hopefully will get done soon. Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Give it another
There are
year, and you might have part 7 out.
Yeah, another year I might have part 7 out. I actually am getting closer to scripting done.
This entire stream made me more motivated to finish my list, so.
Thank you all for asking me questions. I do plan on getting more stuff out over the course of the month and just the rest of the year. Thank everyone again. I'm just going to end the stream now. Okay.
Love you.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.